It's a Token Tuesday. Get your fill here on kpopRC, cause it's a Token Tuesday. Go grab yourself a beer and sing it with me, cause it's a Token Tuesday. Let's have some fun, get out and bad. It's a Token Tuesday.
Yes, dudes, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of Tall Can Tuesday. I think you guys have audio. It's me, kpopRC. You're on the channel, kpopRC, man. What? That? No, it's like everywhere. I'm pretty sure you've probably seen the word K-pop like more times than you ever would want to see it. But welcome to Tall Can Tuesday. That means I got a beer. Hopefully you got one too. Man, I hope everyone's having a wicked Tuesday. Let's see who's here, man. We got a lot of new names, which is crazy. Let's see here. We got Rerum. What's up, man? Double Clutch is standing by. I'm going to bring him in a second. Ashley, man, what is up? Devin, what is up? Hope you're having a good Tuesday. Let's see here. A freaking Nikon, the camera. What is up, buddy? Cheers to beers, bro. I'm going to take a drink of this beer because it's just like, man, once it hits the lips, right? Delicious, delicious beer. Delicious beer. Rudy, man, what's up? Long time. Let's see here. The online hobby guy. What's up? All these familiar names. Jeff, what is up, buddy? Hope you're having all the way from Connecticut. What is up, buddy? We're up here in Canada. RY Guy RC, what is up, buddy? Hope you're having a wicked Tuesday. That's a sweet looking truck you got in your thumbnail. I don't know what it is because it might be a bit small to see for me right now. But that you can tell it's fire. Anything matte black that's murdered out is like the sickest thing ever. So your 10 scale, man, what's up, buddy? Happy freaking birthday to you too. Just so you guys know, the only reason 10 scale knows it's my birthday, it's because it's his birthday too. So in the comments, make sure to wish Hallie from 10 Scale Garage a happy birthday. If you guys aren't following Hallie from 10 Scale Garage, what are you doing, man? It's another wicked YouTube member in the kpopRC kind of family and circle. You guys should definitely go and hang out on his channel for a little bit. Shop looks empty. It's true. Robert, man, I'm moving. The shop is moving. Yeah, lots of life changes are happening, which is crazy. But we're going to take you guys all along and we'll see what we can do. Maybe we can do some really stupid, irresponsible things with my own sort of studio space. So stay tuned for that, man. If you're not subscribed, then do it, man. What are you doing? I'm going to bring on, let's see here. I'm going to bring on Double Clutch. Double Clutch, man. How's your Tuesday, buddy?
Tuesday, you know, it's a Tuesday. I can't really complain too much, but, you know, it's going all right. It's going all right.
Yeah, if you guys don't know who Double Clutch Productions is, man, also, have you been hiding under a rock? Let's just take a look at some of your work here because it's like so fiery and awesome. If you guys aren't subscribed to Double Clutch Productions on YouTube, the link is just in the description there. He does some really, really cool custom builds and they are functional. I kind of feel like that's like a big thing, man, for all your builds, right, buddy?
Yeah, you kind of picked up on that, huh? Yeah, they start function over form, and then I try to make the form as part of the function. But I mean, it's function first, form second.
Yeah, for sure. I'm trying to see if I have a build here. I don't, but we have your Baja build, and you're doing something pretty exciting, man.
Did you put the pictures off in Discord?
I did.
Okay, cool.
I did. I just thought we would like recap it. So if you guys don't know, maybe I influenced Brian to get a electric 100%. Baja.
100%.
Maybe. But like looking at this photo right here, what are you? Can you spill your secrets a little bit? Like why does this not look like a Baja scaled, you know,
this
self-built kit?
Yeah, so this is basically without any shocks and suspension built into it. So you're just looking at a model that's sitting at full mechanical compression, or what's known as bump. And that's just me trying to figure out limit straps and measuring stuff before I actually got the shocks built. And I think that it's such a crazy look when you see him squatted out like that. That
Hell
I
yeah,
took a
man.
couple of pictures and wanted to post them in the Discord. And if you guys haven't already checked out, there is a link in the description for Discord, for K-pop's Discord channel, where we're sharing a lot of this stuff. So
Yeah, so join that group because you can post pictures of what the projects you're working on if you're not part of the Facebook group, or if you don't like Facebook, which is understandable. It's a good place. It's a good place to share ideas and share links. And we're gonna actually talk about a bunch of stuff on Talkcam Tuesday that we talked about on Discord. I got a new tool here that we're gonna like look at, and we're gonna see if it's garbage or not, because the full sized one is obviously very, very expensive. This is kind of Band-Aid solution, but we'll talk about that a little bit later. I've got a surprise for you guys. There's a box here on the floor that we're gonna take a look at, and also check it out, dudes. Like we got this is the RS200 as it sits right now, and you can see
what version is that?
No, it is version 7.
7. Okay, I just wanted to be, I don't mean to be calling you out, but I love a good multi-version model.
Yeah, like I mean, okay, so this is how crappy it is though. Like check it out. The only difference really between this one and this one is that the hoop is like quite a bit, like you can see the cabin is super tiny, and this one's like super long. Anyway, this is much more scale or whatever. But the video is coming out, so just so you guys are waiting for a freaking video, I know you are. I've been working on it super hard. I was try to get it out on the weekend, and it just didn't work out. And it's still kind of in pieces. But maybe a little bit later in this episode, I'll play a little tease from it, because it's another, well, it's like a good, pretty good video.
When can we expect to see some content on that?
I'm thinking like I might end up being like late this week, maybe into the weekend, because
cool.
There might be some other stuff, but yeah, there'll be some spoilers for sure, so we can like watch it or whatever. Hellbilly, man, thanks a lot, buddy.
Hellbilly.
Appreciate you, dude. Hellbilly is also one of the biggest backers of the RS200 project, and yeah, so much appreciated, buddy, for helping support the channel. And I hope you win this thing, man, because you've got quite a bit of entries.
It's looking like Hellbilly's probably gonna be.
Well, he's up there
the
for sure.
Yeah, he's up.
Yeah,
there.
I hope. Monster Parts. What's up, buddy? Jimmy, man. Jimmy. Cheers to beers, bro.
Yeah, cheers. Cheers.
Nice. Let's see here. Blind Guy RC, man. What's up? Hope you're having a good Tuesday.
Blind Guy. What's up, dude?
Hellbilly making it rain for sure. Thanks a lot, guys, for supporting the channel. The problem with I'm not pumping out enough videos. I feel like it's giving me anxiety. Double Clutch. Come on.
Hey, bro, you gotta learn to let it go.
I know. Chill the hell out.
Let it go, man.
No one's going to appreciate that. No one's going to appreciate. These are the photos that we showed last week. So this is just kind of like the progression before these photos. So this is obviously your paper templates, right? Because this didn't come with the body.
This is way bigger than it looks.
I know.
kpopRC was the 100% reason of why we have an HPI Baja re-release flux kit in the studio. Okay.
Building. All right, for sure. Yeah, for sure.
But that is a Triton Blade Sanrail kit for those that weren't watching last time, and that kit went together pretty well, and it's 100% bolted to there. And then, like K-pop just mentioned, is that did not come with an interior or any body panels. And my original thought was I was just going to find some on eBay. They come up time to time, but they did not. So that led me to start trying to build my own, and I kind of have done this. It's kind of like a signature thing that I've been doing on the rigs. Pretty much all the Baja arrays, all my little buggies, pretty much have these carbon fiber simulate. I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings who get all like, it's not real carbon. So it's not real carbon fiber. I just want to point that out, but it's a simulated carbon fiber, and it's a Kydex material. It's known as Holstex. And yeah, so that's the beginning of the templates that I started making for this rig. I believe that was last weekend on Saturday and Sunday.
Yep, and we were checking. Like, how are you going to do this? Are you going to actually like fold the plastic to get that kind of like rib?
No. So the template, what I do is I cut one side matching, and then
Okay.
fold the template in half, and then
yes,
match the
I
other
understand.
side with scissors, so I don't. So
Which is
they're,
very smart.
Symmetrical.
Yeah. There's
So
no
it's
other way you'd be
symmetrical.
able to do it by hand. Yeah. Okay, got you. I
No.
understand.
Yeah, so it's just an old school way of making templates, and there's
Yes.
such extreme curvature that it's an old school trick I learned for some holster
Nah.
making back in the day. So you just do one side of
Yeah.
the template, fold it, and then match the other side so it's identically
Thi-
symmetrical.
It's pure. That's like dropping some serious knowledge, dudes. If you guys are looking at making like a template by hand, that makes the most sense for sure. Just to mirror
I
it,
have
man.
a pretty cool video on my channel that shows a very like raw, dirty process of how I made these, basically just by eye, and where we get the materials from Amazon and stuff. And that's on my channel. And it's for a Super Baja Ray, and I'm using the same techniques and same principles here that I have
Right.
for all the other same material too. It's a 0.60 Holstex.
Right.
And that can come in many different colors and patterns. So, and the paper's just cheap. You know what I mean? It's like I pull
Right,
that
yeah.
out of the printer. It's like, you know what I mean? It's like I
Just
just
like
have it.
regular
It's cheap
paper.
Yeah, it's just printer paper. Yeah.
Anyway, so this cage just bolts straight to that Baja, right? It's just like it's
It's a kit. It comes with a full kit, kind of like the SC or the truck,
Right.
conversion kits for the Baja. So it's got different front bumper. Yeah, I took a picture of the front bumper so you can kind of see a little clearer.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So I can see.
So it has it has
how
a
it all
front
works.
hoop that goes in, front
here.
hoop goes to the bottom, the whole little front bumper.
Here,
And
and
it
the
comes with
whole
a
front bumper.
replacement plastic, the
This
two
guy.
hooks that go into the chassis plate on the bottom.
Oh,
So it comes with
down
a new
here.
one of those. Yep. And the whole
gotcha.
cage hinges away
Right.
on the front.
So yeah. So all you have to do really is like
Top 4 pins on the back.
on the back here, and this whole thing just swings forward.
Hinges out front. Yeah.
That's great because the Baja, with the body, you have to take the body off to get the batteries out, don't you?
Yeah, this is
For
going
the
to be. I don't want to give away too much, but I'm hoping to have. I'm going to either make a custom battery box, or I'm going to have an interior tray, and I'm hoping to get what would look like a full seat interior with some 6-scale figures, which seem to be very close in size.
Right.
And I'm hoping to get a full load of figures in this thing.
Don't give away too much, man. Don't give away too much. Don't give away too much.
I got some really cool stuff planned for this thing. I'm hoping to bring a little bit of scale realism to 5th scale, which I haven't seen too much outside of the gas stuff, because I think the gas makes it really hard to package a lot of the things that I'm going to have a very easy time kind of fitting in.
Yeah,
there.
well,
So,
let's look at the pictures from this week, shall we? And Monster Parts, glad to have you back, man. We may have accidentally banned Monster Parts somehow last week. He could not.
did I do that?
Comment? No, I don't think so. I don't know. I don't know what happened. Like, I made him a moderator though, and it seemed hopefully that
Get the full load. Hoping to have 4 people in this thing eventually. 4 little 1/6 scale people, not really.
Oh, 4. You're gonna do 4, eh?
Yeah, I'm gonna do 4. Yeah,
Oh,
hoping to
I
have
didn't
a
know
couple of
that.
chicks in there so that you can get the wind with their hair kind of coming out the window while this thing's
Yeah, for
cracking
sure.
wheelies by. It's gonna be pretty slick.
Dude, it's gonna be insane. The fact that you're putting like scale figures in there, figures, is gonna be crazy. Just seeing this thing like do standing wheelies with all the sand. Oh,
Yeah,
it's
it's
gonna be
gonna have
so freaking epic.
Full interior, full LEDs, glow, headlights, taillights.
You know what, man? I have a locker. Maybe I should send you my locker.
Oh, dude, I got 100K in this thing.
Yeah.
It's gonna.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, dude,
it's gonna lock
eat.
up.
Yeah, it's gonna eat pretty good. So the other thing is probably as good. I'm gonna try to add a scale motor in the back, and this is a good close up of this material. So
right, it looks
and it looks good. That's what I mean. And it's durable.
Does it have that? Is it textured, or is it like just a?
It feels like carbon fiber. So if you rub it with like fabric, it picks it all up. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like real carbon does.
And so this is, you said Amazon, yeah? You can find this stuff on Amazon?
I got that on Amazon. It comes in a pack of 3 12x12 sheets, and this is 0.60 thickness, and that's a Holstex brand. Got it on Amazon. Drink up, Buttercup.
Right, Nash popped in for a second.
Thanks, Nash, happy New Year, bud.
Monster Parts is gushing over your carbon fiber panels. He's saying they look bananas.
Dude, yeah.
Just wait, there's more.
Okay, so
there's
this
more.
is a close up of the roof panel. So during
Like
when I was
how it
making it,
folds over here.
when I made it, it was flush with the bar, and then as I started realizing where I wanted to mount the light bar, I said, you know, what would be cool is if I had the roof panel go all the way back to be flush with
dang.
the light bar. And that's the next picture is I'm
What?
trying to show you how I made the roof panel extend past the roll bar.
Sick.
And then that's one of those RGB programmable light bars that I have like in all my little pre-runners, and you can change it any color, or you could program it to be a tail light, which is what I'm going to do.
It
And
looks
then,
really high quality, man, too. Like, are
they're
these pricey?
good.
Are they
20,
pricey?
$20 or like
Oh, that's
18. I
bad.
want to say like 18 or $20. Another one on Amazon. So it
I know
requires a
there's,
third
yeah.
channel. So if you
Oh,
don't
that's
have a third
fine.
channel, it doesn't work at all. But then the next
Yeah.
picture, you can see
Yeah.
that kind of side profile where I had it, so it's perfectly flush
Oh,
with the light.
maybe not.
Maybe not. I might have just in my mind.
No, I may have put it in a bad
Okay.
order, but should I just keep going? Because I feel like we're just. Oh, there we go.
There we go.
All right, that's the one.
Yep.
Yeah, dude,
So
it
I
looks
thought
great,
that's
man.
going to be kind of a cool little feature, and then I'm going to make a little mount for the bottom for that light bar to sit. This is just in mock-up right now.
Yeah, Nikon the camera's thinking right there for drift car body for sure,
They
man.
would.
Do they stretch when you heat them, or is it like?
Yes. So if you needed to make some slight bends, what you could do is get like a, you know, there's a good picture. You could get like
Yeah.
a wet towel, heat it up, and then hold that wet towel over the object. When it cools, it will maintain the shape.
Oh no way.
You can get more extreme with like foam and presses, but Kydex an extreme material. If you look at like holster making and how much definition you could get by heating that stuff up, it's pretty amazing.
Yeah, so just so people know, how do you know this material? I'm assuming it's because of holsters, right?
Holster making. So I ran my own holster business a little while back, and basically that's my exposure to this material is just through holsters and through the airsoft industry.
So it's super durable, right? It's got to be.
It's crazy, extremely durable. So if you guys ever have any like rapid transit or buses or aircraft that you're ever like inside, next time you're in there and look at the plastic that's used for like the dashboard, the back of the seats, the side of the panels, it's all usually a thermoforming plastic, usually called Kydex. And it's like it's impervious to chemicals, moisture. You know, it's cheap, it's easy to form, super durable, it's easy to cut. And that's why I like to use it, because you can cut it with a razor, snap and score. And all those panels, there's not a second of sanding.
Oh, sweet.
That's something that I don't want to sit in there and spend a bunch of time sanding. So it's literally just score, snap, pop it off, and then those are like a final fit. Take out the Dremel, and you can kind of get like the little curvature, so you're not like stabbing yourself when you pick the thing up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, people are chiming in, talking about it. Like everyone seems to love this stuff, man. Blue Groove is talking about it for RC bumpers.
It's a really cool maker material. I wish it got a little bit more love in the RC side, because it's kind of, you know,
we're giving it love right
now. A lot
now.
of crossover. Yeah, we're doing a little bit.
So is this what it looks like here when it's like not stuck down, like, or is this like what's this like this wrinkled material here? This is it, right?
It's a protective layer for shipping. So it's
I see.
during shipping they don't want them, you know, rubbing up on each
scratch
other
or whatever. Yeah. Okay. So that
just
comes
peel
off.
that off. Yeah. It's like when you get a fresh phone and it's got that over the screen.
Do you leave that stuff on like you would with vinyl, so that like you're protecting it and then you peel it off at the end?
Like if I wasn't going to take pictures to share with you guys tonight, I probably would have left all that plastic on just to keep it.
Oh, right.
You know, during mock-up, you know what I'm saying? I took it all off so I could show how because it looked damn good. I was like, man, I want to share this with somebody.
Did you record the ASMR of peeling it, or is it a pain in the ass?
I did. I got some I got a little. I've been trying to take little bits of footage, and I'm hoping that I can kind of send people like on. If you guys are curious on how to do that yourself, it's super easy. It's literally like just an arts and craft project. Super easy to do.
Sweet. Yeah. I mean, I love arts and crafts projects. So
it looks. I'm not happy with those back panels. Yeah, right. I think all of us.
No. This is you're just testing it all out. Like I'm assuming that you're gonna end up using screws, right? Like there and there.
There's no mounting points, and I don't
there's no holes there.
I'm hoping I could find body panels for this thing eventually, and the goal with these panels is so that I can still run the body panels over all of this carbon, And this is also to keep a lot of the sand out. So I'm going to have some under tray panels that kind of come under the bottom. And this is just an attempt to try to keep loose sand out from the front. You know what I mean?
They have these like you could 3D print like little like plastic kind of U's that would follow that channel, and then you could make your own eyelets, and then the screw would like pinch that all together. No.
Well, for me, it's like, you know, you don't when we're looking at these on pictures and stuff, like it looks, you know, like it's kind of like, you know, it doesn't really appeal to my eye. But when the thing's moving pretty quick and on footage, you don't really get a chance to see that. I think what I am going to do is in the back section where it's 2 panels, I think I'm going to make that 1 and limit the mounts to like 2 up top, 2 down bottom.
So makes sense.
Like the zip tie mounts will be exactly perpendicular to the other zip tie mounts of the other panel. So there's symmetric, you know, there's symmetry between. But
but I really like how you split these panels up, though. I really like how there's like 3 there, and I like that the lines.
It has like
it's really nice,
like an 80s.
I would try your best to like maybe even like in the what is it called, the the Kydex. Jesus Christ. Maybe just keep those lines. Yeah, because you can keep those lines, by cutting the material so that like you can fake those lines in a flat piece. Although it won't be as cool as all tessellating like that, or whatever.
I kind of like, it's something that, there's some really crazy compound curvature, which is why I decided to go with 2 pieces. That center middle piece is like kind of being contorted with the zip ties down because it's got this real funky compound curve, but I'm doing the best I can. I mean, it's
I think that looks great, man.
It's a pretty radical cage angles, but like I said, when you see this thing all said and done, I am gonna have some graphics, it looks good. Graphics that'll be over that too. So
I think it looks great. Pete's talking about brake line clamps. That might be
brake line clamps too is another way. You can go on the inside of the tube, and then they have some they have actual like tabbed bracket plates that are designed for little mini tubing that I've found that would work almost perfect with this. But
dude, I don't know. Like, there's nothing really, it's really hard to be critical about it, I think. You should be stoked, bro. Like,
it used to bother me when I couldn't get it perfect on my Baja arrays, but looking at some of my rigs that have the same kind of matching panels, like when you see running and stuff, they look terrific. So
okay, I gotta ask you this, because like 10 scale can be finicky because it's smaller, the panels are smaller, the materials are smaller, cutting the everything's smaller, obviously. How are you liking the 5th scale, doing this kind of work with 5th scale size?
It's honestly easier. It's easier just because everything's bigger and easier to manipulate.
Right.
I guess if you can't like, I don't know. It's hard to describe. It's like the only thing that's harder is just like managing the rig. You know what I mean? Like to manipulate the thing is kind of a pain in the rear. But yeah, I'm pretty stoked on this thing. It's gonna be a ripper.
So what the fifth scale guys usually do is they'll end up just figuring out a way to mount the Baja in the center. So whether that's like a light stand or a tripod or something, and then that way they can swing it around and you can kind of work on it easier.
I got to make a spot out in the garage so I could do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and then the good stands will tilt as well, so you can. Yeah, it's great. Yeah, I've
been looking at some 5th scale race stands recently. Something I've been looking at.
That's what I would do. That's what I would do. TJ's telling me to drink beers. Man, it's hard. I'm starting to slur my speech.
So that's my Baja scale sand rail, and I'm hoping to have some content. I'm hoping to have some content in the next couple of weeks. I'm still trying to figure out like what direction to go with it or how to put it all
sleep
together,
on it. Sleep on it.
Do, man. Always do.
I wish that people could see the scale of it, because I don't think people understand how big this thing is. Like it's hard to lift.
Ridiculous, man. Ridiculous.
So I don't know how you're gonna get it.
All your stuff's packed up, huh? All your stuff's packed up.
I know. Fudge, dude, it sucks. Hold on, you can see, look, the MCD's gone. My bull horns are gone. Like if I turn the camera, maybe you can see. it's just like there's just a lot of stuff gone, man. So it's a little sad, but it's also a little bit good. Oh wait, hold on. This is more important. Boom. Oh, there it is. All right, yeah, it's big. That's massive, dude. And it's like it doesn't have a motor or ESC right now, so that's kind of dry. That's like a dry weight. There's no batteries in there. There's no batteries, and there's no motor. There's no ESC. Yeah, and that's going to add a ton of weight. You know, I was just saying how that's dry. I was like, that's also dry. It's like heavy for you, and it's like,
oh, there's no motor, no battery, no servo actually too. I need.
Oh
reefs
yeah.
I need reefs to send me some servos.
Maybe I can ask them.
They haven't responded yet, so I'm still.
Right.
Savox was pretty quick to respond and be like, no.
No. Yeah. Well, maybe.
Like, well,
we'll see what Cardinal. I will see what Cardinal. Maybe he can hook something up. I don't know.
Yeah, dude.
I'll bug him.
You know me.
I'll bug him. Even if it's just to get like a better price. You know.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not looking for handouts. I'm just looking for if I'm gonna put your stickers on my rig or like put your stuff in my rig, it might as well. If I'm gonna show you some love. Because I just go buy an eBay Junko servo, and for what I'm doing,
Yeah, man. All right, like I'll try to get you something. We'll see what happens. I'll ask my sponsors to see if because if you guys don't know, but maybe you guys do know, I'm going to be on that part of that side of the world in March. So I'm definitely going to be down there to see this thing rip in real life. And I can get some footage of it as well. We're going to
be getting content together, hopefully in these dunes.
Yeah,
with
like
our rig, so
mid-March, and so maybe I can help sponsor that a bit and get you at least something to help out. Considering we're going to be capturing all this content. We'll see what happens. No promises.
Do you have a 5th scale power system that's just like sitting in a box, not like getting used?
Maybe.
Would you be taking? If you do, I'd like to buy it for a good K-pop price. So let's get talking after the stream.
Yeah. Okay. I'll see what I can do, because the one that I have, I think, is too big.
Okay.
Like super torquey, like incredibly torquey. I think it's like 600 kV, and then it's like the newest 5th scale one, so it can do like up to 14S or something stupid. Yeah, like you don't need that. Actually, maybe you do need that. Maybe I will bring that.
Ripper. I mean, we'll see.
I feel like that power plant, I should take it out of the 5th scale car that I play with, and then like see what it's like in different 5th scale platforms. Because it'd be great to do it on the MCD. Great to do it.
I'm saving the Super Baja Ray to hydroplane the ocean for when you get here. So I got paddles for that.
No
thing.
way.
I'm gonna try to hold her wide and see
in the ocean.
Baja Ray surfing. Yeah, I'm telling you, bro.
Oh no, the salt.
We are surfing the Super Baja Ray. Mark my words. Man. I'm telling you, bro. The guy who I bought it from drove it at a place called Seashells, and it was a BMX spot in California Bay Area that's made out of like broken down seashells and coral. So the salt content in this place is like crazy. It's like running it in the ocean. And when he ran it there, he didn't really put 2 and 2 together, put it away in a garage, and it surface rusted everything.
Everywhere. Yeah.
But mechanically wise, it's
perfect.
It's cherry. It just looks terrible. Like if you were to try to sell that to someone, they'd be like,
no, right? But the same thing happened to Scale Builders Guild's Super Baja Ray as well. And I don't even think he was really running it in salty. Yeah, all of the hardware is rusted on the bottom.
Like
of
the
thing.
Differentials and like all the, because you have.
I don't know.
Don't you?
I haven't like taken anything apart. It's just sitting there.
Dude. So yeah, we're gonna surf the Super Baja Ray because
huge.
It's already so rusty that what we're gonna do is just surf the crap out of it. Then we'll bring it back here, barbecue, and I'll just pressure wash it. And then we'll make some content on how to take care of your stuff after shredding the gnar.
Yeah, well, Cardinal Racing might bring out some cars.
Oh yeah,
which will be obviously nutty because it's going to end up being like race bred MCDs with paddles.
Does he have his own cameras to get content for his own purposes, or are we just using iPhones? Or
No, I'm bringing all my camera gear pretty much.
Okay, I'll obviously double down on that too. But yeah, just tell him and you obviously like I'll get behind the camera and we'll be able to get some good shots. So
Yeah, I think it'll be fun to figure out challenges and do like it'll be more fun to try to figure out how to create a story instead of just getting like. Although we still have to get the pretty shots, but it would be cool
I'm
to
hoping to
figure
have
out
a little
like
race set up. So I'm hoping to have 2 other guys out here with this scale.
Furthest jump, longest jump, maybe try to do wheelies. I don't know. See how far people can wheelie.
Longest
There's a whole bunch of stuff
hydroplane
we
in
could
the
do.
ocean.
I mean, who can swim out and recover the Baja Ray?
I'm telling you, dude, we're
Shark
gonna
attack.
I got all of my stuff is prepped, ready for that. So we're gonna go
man.
nutty. We're gonna go nutty.
Anyway, so
out here.
if you're just joining us, this is the Double Clutch Productions Baja build. It's a flux version of the Baja, the 5th scale Baja, and you're going crazy, kind of like dune buggy, kind of dune truck, buggy, sand rail. It looks great, man.
Rail.
Looks really good.
Yeah, I'm excited. Once I got the cage on, it kind of became its own. Took on a little personality, you know what I mean? And it's kind of I just come in I look at it, I'm like, it's getting there. It's getting there.
What do you guys think in the comments, man? Let us know what you think of this freaking beast.
Wheelies for distance at scale. I'm telling you. Wheelies for distance. That's a good challenge.
Longest rip while blindfolded. Ooh. 10 scale. Why are you giving us all this gold? Don't do that, man.
We start writing them down. Okay,
I'm like starting to write it down.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, dude.
Like, let me get my book.
But so it's going to be cool. I'm really excited. It's my first kit. I know, like a lot of people are like, "Wait a second, you never built kits before, Bo?" Yeah, it's my first kit. Like I've never built an RC kit before. It's my first 5th scale RC, and it's something that I'm excited. You know, a lot of the little dune buggies that I built on my channel that are 10th scale based on the associated cars are just an attempt to build that in 10th scale. You know what I mean? It was something that I could afford and I could do multiple of them. So
yeah, and I kind of feel like maybe you've opened a bit of a can of worms with the 5th scale. Like I don't think people should skip this step. I think people should enjoy the 10th scale. And it is a really enjoyable thing. Like this is going to get you the same kind of satiation. Oh God, that's not even a word. So it's going to satiate the same kind of like need for ripping, the immersion level is no different
between 10th scale and 5th scale. I wouldn't say the immersion or your experience is going to change. It's just, you know, it's what you can afford and it's what you have access to. I have access to an area where it makes sense that I could rip these giant RCs in a lot of areas. Whereas before where I was at in California, there's not a lot of areas that you can even enjoy that big of an RC without putting people at danger. You know what I'm saying? The beaches are so packed in Cali that it'd be liability to run one of those things.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, you can't.
You know, imagine whacking some little 3-year-old with a Baja.
Did you watch when Cletus got his whole crew a whole bunch of Traxxas XR8s or whatever they are?
I did see that. Yeah, and did you see him with the RC plane recently?
Yeah, and he got smoked super hard. Did you see? Like they were. Oh my God, he got knocked over, and you could tell he was being tough about it. He was like I'm surprised he wasn't limping that whole day. Like that probably took out his ankle super hard,
dude. I think, you know, damage, they'll mess you up. So something I'm more conscious about getting something this big. And I have actually run into my wife's foot at the beach.
Oh
she
no.
likes to remind me of that like a lot, and it wasn't even that bad. It was like, all right, like
right, it like
but stopped. It was bad, you know. Yeah, it's like and that's just a little dinky, you know, dune buggy. So
well,
I have to step up my game.
Nash's idea was to do like a RC catch, so like launch the truck and then try to catch it in the air. Like
I've been on the opposite end of a 6 scale Arma, and I didn't want to catch it, but I did catch it. So luckily not in the face or with my face.
Yeah, so Rob, I got your shop tour, and I got the second shop tour as well. It's all ready to go, and we'll check it out a little bit later. If you guys want to show off your shop and any of the projects that you're working on the bench, join the Discord group or find us on Facebook, kpopRC on Facebook, or the Discord link is below. And send a link of that video, and we'll check it out on Tall Can Tuesday. We're going to check it out a bit later.
10 Scale Garage. Speaking of things, the neighbor has something to send you, Mr. K-Pop.
I know. I'm like super excited about it. I should probably connect with you on Insta. Also should connect with you anyway, Hallie, because like you're pretty close and the summer is coming. So man, it would be cool to get together with you dudes and hit up some RC on this side of the world. Drifting. Yeah, I'm thinking like, I don't know what, just we'll talk about it. Maybe we'll do some challenges or something. Something cool. Awesome. Emotional damage. What's going on in the comments?
Blue Groove Model Sports got a new fifth scale yesterday.
Blue Groove, man, awesome.
Details.
That's true. I'm looking at his thumbnail to see if it's definitely not in his thumbnail. Maybe it is.
So the grid neck, I wiped myself out with an aluminum UDR. Got some stitches from it.
Oh. I got hit once, and it kind of leveled me because I was like holding a camera, and it was like a low-C, and it just kind of like hit me in the back, but I was fine. But there was a couple guys, broken arm, and then one guy got like pretty much knocked out.
I was filming it when I got hit by a Limitless. I got knocked down to the ground. Yeah, it's actually on my buddy's YouTube channel. I might be able to.
Nice. Blue Groove. Sick. Yeah, find it, man. That'd be hilarious. Blue Groove is saying that he posted a video of it unboxing today, so you should check it out.
Blue Groove.
I'm assuming.
Let me go sub to him.
I'm assuming that it's because it's got to be the Vesla. I bet you it's the Vesla. Ooh. Dare I check too? I could.
Blue Groove Model Sports. There we go. I subbed up.
Let's see. Blue Groove. What do you got?
Cool.
What do you got?
I'll troll some of your stuff later. Give you some likes.
Oh, cool. Nice. It sucks though because you didn't. Well, I guess it's like clickbaity, which doesn't mean it sucks because that's great. Good job on the clickbait title because it's like it leaves everyone in mystery. Like, what is it? Red Cat, maybe. I don't know. You guys are gonna have to. Yeah, you guys are gonna have to figure it out. So go visit Blue Groove Model Sports and check him out to see what he got on his bench. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm not doing so well, man. More beer? Maybe more beer.
Yeah, let's I'm not drinking any brewskis tonight. I'm actually just on some liquid death. Some of that severed lime helps me not to I get a little excited, get a couple beers with me. I'm likely to start getting live.
Right? Damn. All right, wait, let's move on. Let's get something
let's
going.
Move it. Let's move it. I was looking for that video of me getting bashed up by that RC, but what I'm saying, we'll keep
do you want to? Okay, I'll do the surprise. Check this out, dudes.
Yeah, let's. I'm interested.
What? No?
Dude. Guys.
No?
Dude, what?
I know.
Dude, have I ever seen anything like that on the channel before?
No, I don't know if you have, man.
We have ever seen anything. Have we ever seen anything like that on K-pop channel before? Are we tripping?
No. But the problem is
he's got all his stuff packed up, ready to move, but he left this one out.
Yeah, because it came like last week. It was like that Christmas present that you buy for yourself, right?
Yeah. That was the Baja for me.
Yeah, oh, right. There you go.
Well, my wife
Nobody buys the best presents but yourself. So the way to hide it from the lady or the wife, maybe don't take my advice because the lady's no longer in the picture. But but yeah, buy the stuff a little bit after Christmas, and then when it comes, just act all surprised that you forgot you ordered it or something.
Copy that.
Right, but this is so sick. I got this actually from cardinalracing.com. He's actually become a Kyosho distributor, and he only orders the really, really rare, obscure Kyosho models because he's like a massive fan of Kyosho.
The stuff that he likes, so. I would assume, right?
Yeah, so he actually has stock of some of this really cool stuff, and it's not priced any differently. But you'll probably find stock. The stock that you're looking for is Kyosho stock anyway. Have you ever seen one of these things like open? Like, have you ever seen the kit?
Well, one of my first RCs is very similar to that, but I've never actually physically,
Oh, right,
touched
you
it.
haven't done a kit, of course, right? The Baja was your first kit, of course.
It was, dude. Yeah, so I've never done.
Of course.
I've never
Hold on.
owned. I had a Tamiya monster truck, when I was too young to understand what it was and how to take care of it. Can't even remember what it was.
Yeah, I mean, I had a Traxxas Blue Eagle, which is pretty crazy. Is this in focus? Does anybody know? Is that
Decent.
all right? Okay.
Not like terrible.
Focus. Not terrible. Wait,
Dude,
if I do this.
Turbo Scorpion, huh? When's the last time you built something like this?
I don't think ever, man. Not a buggy like this, but it reminds me of like my childhood, my first RC. So that's kind of the story. Is that like?
Well, that's like the Baja then, right? I mean, because that is like a 110 scale 5B,
right? It's pretty cool. But check this out. So if you guys haven't ever seen a Kyosho build before, like a kit, it's probably the coolest packaged thing you'll ever freaking see. Look at this. Like,
Man,
have you ever seen like?
It's so good. Yeah, the little blister pack, OG style.
Like, hold on. I'll take this out and we'll take it on the bench for a second.
Back when the kit had to have like because they would display these kits in the case in the box. They'd take the top off, box right next to it, and then show the parts. So that's why, those blister packs or the pop packs. I don't know what y'all call them.
Yeah, I mean, man, I want to open it, but I don't want to open it. You know what I mean? I can't open it. Okay, it's actually glued down.
Leave it.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave it for my own enjoyment. But like, these are all aluminum, so this is the front A-arm, the rear A-arm, and they're all aluminum. And the axles actually kind of like they're very like Volkswagen buggy, like dune buggy, Beetle kind of style, where the these like wishbones connect like pretty much right on the tub, so it's very much a Beetle. It looks like a Beetle anyway, or like a Porsche 911, like early Porsche 911s, same kind of suspension kind of setup. Mm-hmm. I think Kyosho even did torsion bars for some of the models, which is pretty freaking sick too.
Oh, Blue Groove Model Sports. He goes, check out Bryce Arnold, which nobody probably would be able to search for that, but I believe his YouTube channel is Jack. It's Jack O Trades.
Jack O Trades, okay.
Channel, and he is the old owner of Skunk Works RC, which is a old Baja company.
Oh yeah, I know Skunk Works. Yeah, awesome.
So that guy who is Bryce Arnold, I assume, he built a Ultima replica he made his HPI Baja an Ultima replica.
Oh, sick. Yeah. I was gonna try to do that, but the problem with the Baja is that it actually is quite a modern take on that really angular Kyosho boxiness. Like, because I was gonna do this exact same livery on the Baja because I thought it was super cool, and it didn't work out. I did it on the computer, and I was trying to figure out the colors to try to get this like blue line through the Baja,
all the
panels,
HPI
right Baja panels.
Yeah,
and the Baja body is too rounded.
It is
that the boxiness does not work.
It's not a flat.
It does not work.
Yeah.
So but I did definitely do a Kyosho kind of like throwback with my livery. It's like the best I could get to make it look like an 80s buggy. Does that make sense? Yeah.
Yeah, totally does. Dude.
Jeez.
I got you, bruh.
Yeah. All right.
So Nash is saying bring it over this weekend. Are you going to go with a modern power plant?
Oh yeah. See, I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, screw the vintage guys. Are you going to put it on the shelf? If you're going to
put it on the
shelf, then it doesn't need a power plant, in my opinion.
No, it's got to have a power. At least I feel like if it didn't have a power plant, it would be too much of a shelf queen. It's got to at least be able to run.
Yeah, but then if it's got to be able to run, I mean, I think those old power systems they recommend are pretty cheap anyway. But I would just get like a Hobby Wing basic low brushless system. Nah, brushless, bro. All day.
All right.
All day.
All day. I agree.
And then just gear it so that it doesn't tear itself up.
Yes, and I wonder what kind of options I even have in terms of like pinion spur combinations.
Yeah,
If
you
there
can even
is
do it
even is.
electronically too. You know, do you have a Hobbywing programmer?
Oh yeah, yeah,
Okay, cool.
definitely do. Yeah, you can change the curve so it's like not super torquey.
Yeah, man, you could just limit it. You know, so
For
it's
sure.
not balling the tires off.
Sick. I'm gonna definitely check it out, Rob, for sure. Because super cool, super cool. All those guys had a lot of fun with the Baja. I hope it comes back. I hope they come back.
That dude Jacko Trades did a hell of a job.
Hell of a job
replicating. It's probably like one of the coolest replica 5Bs I've seen. It's really good. Brush motors matter 10 scale.
Look how sick is this kit? It just blows my mind. It just blows really cool. My mind.
I need to get some more Kyosho stuff. I need to get some
Kyosho is the king, man. Kyosho is the king.
If we had a couple of buddies that were all like close enough and we had a little local track, that's the kind of stuff that I'd like to start seeing these content creators. Hey, dude, you get this, all get the same power system. Go meet up, do some racing, maybe even parking lot racing with some little skate jumps or.
Dude, the dream would be to get a big space and make a mini Freedom Factory, because then you could do stuff like you could do like the circle tracks or the Sportman's Cups, or you could do spectator drags. Like, could you imagine doing spectator drags in 10 scale? That it's like
down.
There's like unlimited. You can do whatever the hell you want. If you got too much power, though, you're gonna like go into a wall. So that would be really cool. Yeah, so I think with the new setup, the new apartment that I've got going, it's going to end up having some 124 scale stuff in there, I think.
Excellent.
I'm talking to RC Supremacy to see if he can help me just like figure out a setup for a 124 scale drifter, and then we'll do some like elevation change toe gaze, very initial D style.
The lay down, like the mat type tracks for those scale too, that are just like
but I'm going to do it against the wall. Like I'm going to do like my whole wall elevated, and then it's going to do like, it's going to go up and down. And then I was even talking with Nash about like doing pop-up ramps. Like, you could hit a button and then the foam core, a ramp would pop open and you could jump a section of track or something.
San Francisco Rush 2049 all over again.
Right? Right? And then scale. Yeah. See, scale 2.4 lay mullets. I'm telling you, man.
Yeah, man.
So that's got to happen.
I see racing it.
It'll be, for sure. But it'll be a lot easier to make this happen with a 124 scale. Than it would with 10 scale. 100%. So, because I know we could make a Freedom Factory that could fit on a large table, or at least two tables together. Mm-hmm. Anyway, right, dude? Could you imagine how awesome that would be? Like, I mean, it's obviously like piggybacking on his success, but it's like RC related. It's much more accessible to everybody.
Oh no, dude. I mean, it's Cletus made the dream come true. So I think the Freedom 100%. Factory is like a motorsports version of the Fantasy Factory, which was originally created by Rob Deerdick, and that was like everyone wanted to do stuff like that. Like if you're into skating or motorsports. That's the difference between the Fantasy Factory and the Freedom Factory is you got a racetrack and a indoor skate spot with like, whatever that dude's into. So yeah, the idea, we all got it.
Into some weird shit.
Yeah, it's exactly. That's where I stopped. But you went ahead and sealed the deal on that. But yeah, dude was into some
weird stuff,
yeah, man.
That's straight okay.
Up. Hey man, respect.
Yeah, mad respect for that dude. Great skater, and then also just like a funny dude. Made me laugh all the time. Oh,
straight up, man. The packaging,
spokes, right? Like, look, and then the transmission is in the center. Look at that.
Yeah, it was just, dude.
No options. No options. Yeah, definitely no options for gearing.
Monster Parts remember San Francisco Rush. Somebody did. Somebody
did for sure.
I used to go to the movie theater, not give a crap about the movie, just to play San Francisco Rush in the arcade.
Nikon camera. No, I'm like planning some shit. Like, and I hope it happens because I'm gonna make it out of foam core, buddy. I'm gonna make it out of foam core, so it's like super cheap to make. It's gonna be hot glue and foam core. And hold on, but I've been drawing it out, and you should check it out because it's kind of funny. Okay, hold on. Wait, no, you can't see it. Oh, all right. So
My eyes were drawn to the wiener from last time. Is that what you just laughed at?
Oh, the wiener? Yeah, no, that's it needs more veins.
I know. You just stopped in the outline. It just made me laugh. I just wanted to see.
And I did a terrible job. Like, who's
Got a big hole?
It's like, wait a minute.
On the end.
Wait a minute. Wait, hold on. This is funny.
Closed it in your jeans too many times.
Wait a minute. Yours doesn't look like that? Anyway, just kidding.
So good.
No, but yeah, so I'm thinking like along the side of my apartment, right? You have like an elevation change, toge with a bridge, and the couch would be under here. But what would be cool is if like you had a little ramp. See, like the ramp would pop up and you could like jump elevations or something. Or like maybe you could make a secret passage that like is tight enough where the car would just like keep in line, and it would spit out somewhere else.
My uncle was super into railroad, and he had a lot of his tracks that would do crossovers, and they were set up so that as the train came around, the track automatically crossed over. And you might want to look into that railroad technology because it's got the auto sensors that detect.
Oh, right. The car's coming and it can like pop up. No,
pop the track, and you can go up and then come back down and have it pop back over so that you're not like, some crazy.
Yeah, I was just thinking of like having another RC radio remote with like 4 or 5 channels, and you could just, you know what I mean? Like somebody could control it. Yeah, somebody could control it, and all of a sudden you're like, oh, I'm gonna pop, and one guy jumps over, and the other guy turns and does the other part of the tandem. Like, it's gonna be expensive because I need to get 2. I need to get 2 cars, but I'll get it. It'll happen. It'll happen.
Crow below, what up, brother?
Crow below, man. Yeah, I know. I saw you earlier, but we didn't mention you, man. Hope you're having a good Tuesday. And then also, and then 124 scale trophy trucks, Nash is saying, which would be cool with the same track. It would just be cool to be able to repurpose the same track. And I'm just going to make it out of foam core, which is like, 1/4 inch, 20 by 30 sheets.
For sure, dude.
Yeah, you can get a box of it for like $20, like 10 sheets. The thing with 124 scale, to have like a good amount of space to drift, you need a solid foot. So you need a foot. And then if you do like a switchback, that would mean you would need a 2-foot, diameter section to get it to properly turn. So there's some things to think about.
Crow below.
Yeah, Crow below. It's my birthday. Oh, dude, happy birthday, buddy. And you're spending it here with us, man. We're honored, man.
Dude,
Thank you.
It's dumping rain in Coos, man. I hope it's raining hard in Portland too, just so I feel a little better.
Dude, check it out. Hellbilly's got a Mortal Kombat tattoo in an arcade tournament. Man. That is like that is the coolest shit ever.
That's gangster.
It's your grid.
Hey, dude, out of 30 people getting top 10 in any kind of like high level competition that's legit.
Yeah, dude, legit, man. Especially back then when that's all you had. That's all you had was like the freaking
dudes.
Man, telling you. Yeah, totally. For sure. Everyone's saying happy birthday to Crow Below, man. Yeah, man. Okay, wait, what else can we talk about? There's other stuff we can talk about. Oh, yeah, right. The new tool. I got a new tool, dudes.
Yeah,
and
I'm curious to see how that's gonna. The ones you're talking about are expensive. I peeped them real quick.
I know. All right. So I don't know if you guys know. Obviously, you should know. I sometimes recreate chassis in 3D so I can make my own sort of piggyback chassis, and we can make RC cars. Like the Zero Flux Hilux here, which is actually based on a Sakura D5 Lite chassis. But the whole chassis itself, as I break it, the whole chassis itself has been kind of redesigned and cut by Send Cut Send. It's super sick. So I'm always kind of recreating stock chassis to like be able to create my own version of those more scale versions or whatever. So I got these and I'm going to try them out. I'll let you guys know how they work, but check them out. All right, hold on. Let's open this up. Maybe I can go.
Can you make that cam bigger?
Yeah, I can. I
There
think
it
I
is.
can. Yeah, there we go. All right, so I'm gonna take this out.
So
Comes
for
with a little
you,
Allen
for those
key.
that don't know, he's been using a set of digital calipers to do a lot of measuring.
Yes.
And this is an attachment that goes on the end of a set of digital calipers, as you can see here, that allows him to actually have precise pinpoint margins down to the deck or wherever he's working on.
Yeah, I can basically insert this into the hole.
Yep.
And so I'll get much more precise hole to hole.
You need the from hole to hole. There
Right?
needs to be extreme precision, or there could be some extreme problems.
There could be some serious consequences.
Serious consequences.
But yeah, so these
Go bad real quick.
You could go real bad. But these so these MFers right here, yeah, they kind of piggyback onto your already existing digital calipers, and
then they just set like 2 set screws to grab onto the. Do those go on the back or the front?
I don't know. Well, I think they go on the flat part, but I'm gonna like equalize our size while I use this small tiny Allen key and get these set screws out of the way. But we should talk about that. Yeah.
Well, like
so
you were saying earlier about how are you gonna tear it if there's if there's extra material out front? Like I'm just curious how those are. Like did it come with instructions?
Nothing comes with instructions.
Yeah, right.
From Amazon.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I don't know. Good question.
Language.
Yeah, right. I think there's got to be a set distance. Maybe they wrote it on the box. No, they didn't. Those bastards.
No, of course not.
Center line gauge. I don't know.
I love it when you talk nerdy to me. You know what I'm saying?
He gets it.
Everybody
all
gets
right.
the whole jokes. I mean, come on, dude. It's
got it, man. Come on. I don't even know if this is going to work.
Scale Baja set, scale not built. It looked at some earlier. Looks like I got to get them shipped from
from China. Yeah. From China. Yeah. Right.
Slips, or make sure you gauge them.
Gauge
gouge.
them.
Gouge. Or like scuff.
Oh. Maybe I'm just going gentle with the set screws, and then I'm hoping that like
that hole to hole action. Rudy knows what's up. Some hole to hole action.
It's trying to get that hole to hole right.
The dirty nerdy.
Damn, I guess I should have probably zeroed these first, shouldn't I have? Blarg.
I mean,
that's okay.
She ain't zeroed now, so I don't know why it would have mattered.
Just out of curiosity, Brian, how much did you find the actual calipers that have these ends? What was the cheapest set?
$120.
Yeah, I couldn't find anything for cheaper than $120 either, and even then.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like if you want to get calipers that actually have these ends, none of these like I guess clone Chinese manufacturers make them. So you have to actually go with a reputable. I mean, and you're probably better off spending $100.
Outside of dimensional alignment for like functional measurements.
Oh,
there's not a lot of use for it.
That's true. I'll use these a lot, but I'm thinking I might end up having to buy. Oh, that sucks.
Well, I don't. Yeah. Well, you can match.
I'll move this one. Yeah, I'll move that one forward.
Yeah.
But that's still kind of crappy. Whatever. I guess. This is boring.
Have you used the other end of your calipers? Because that's what I use for my hole to hole action.
I do. I definitely do that. I definitely insert the prongs.
You insert it into the
hole.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's still not as precise. Like in fact,
within a couple mils usually. Yeah.
I started to actually just measure from the edge of the hole.
I go outside to outside.
Outside to outside, and then you add
the difference of the two holes, and then cut that in half.
There you go.
Or whatever.
And then you got to do a whole bunch of math, and then that sucks balls.
being green.
Quite literally, then it sucks balls. So you don't have the sexual innuendo that one. That one's
Well, I'm just wondering if you could pop those on the other end.
Oh, I see. No, no, it wouldn't be able to like snag up or whatever. I don't know. Snag up, snug up,
Snug up,
snug up there.
Snaggletooth.
Snag.
Slash
Oh
Rapper
God.
93, my man.
All right, let's see here.
So I'd rather spend $120 on beadlock wheels than those things. Yeah, it's if you're not modeling a lot, I can see where the value is not there, but I have looked at these outside of RC for doing just 3D modeling in another industry, and it's like I said, outside of directional hole placement and like alignment and stuff like that, they're kind of like a one dealio.
I'm cool with that. Because I've been this is what I do. I recreate these chassis in 3D, and it's just easier.
Also, like, what's the cheapest pair of calipers you've ever bought from Amazon or whatever?
Like $9, and they were plastic.
So, check this out. Get a cheap set of digital calipers and dedicate them directly to that setup.
Yeah, exactly.
Set dedicated towards just chassis hole alignment, hold hole action.
100%.
Hold the hole
That's
action.
exactly what I'm going to do. It's just going to be for inserting into holes.
Inserting into holes, bro. It's got hole to hole insertion action. No, sorry.
But you know what? This is probably where the fact that this is made in Shenzhen rears its ugly head, because I bet you this is supposed to be exactly 10 millimeters from this point to this point. Should be exactly not 9.67 millimeters. Those MFers, right? That's quite a bit. We're not talking about like a little bit here. That's a lot. That's a massive.
That's huge.
So it sucks. So that means if I zero this out now, I'm going to have to add 9.67 to any measurement I make.
Really give like manually squeeze the arms onto themselves and just see how much that changes. Yeah, look. There we go.
Just like not a lot.
I've played this game before. I've played this game before.
I think it was 0 when I put these on. Anyway, it was a risk because it was only $30, but I could probably get these to work a little bit better. I wonder. I'm pretty sure it was zeroed.
With some tweaking and do it like, and you just put a piece of tape on there that shows the tear.
Yeah,
you could work that into the equation. It's not that bad.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, it's cool, and it wasn't that expensive, so we'll see. I'm gonna like try and play around with them, and we'll see
how that works.
How it works out, because like I don't think it's like a waste.
Junk.
Toss them in the bin. Yeah, I know. This stupid text. Oh, sorry, man. It's all good. Yeah, I don't know. Jump on Discord, man. The link is on Discord.
I know, man. We try to see all the stuff, but it's like it goes by so quick.
It's hard, man. And so there's only 50 dudes watching. So like, could you imagine if there'll never be 100 people watching, but it's been 2 years of this, and it's weird that it's only 50.
Well, it's the same group, dude. That's the thing.
That's true.
We're
it's a
not
great group.
talking about the modern trends. We're not talking about.
Oh yeah, true.
That's
true.
Tricky stuff. We're not.
Right.
I unfortunately don't have a huge amount of like builds or stuff that people are like, clamoring and like looking forward to. So it's hard. But it's hard to stay on top of her. You know what I mean? Hard to be creative when you're spending so much time to try to think about how to be creative.
Yeah, I know. Or like within the limitations too. It's like rough.
Within the boundaries, 100%, bro. Cheers, gentlemen.
Cheers to beers, bros. Happy Tuesday, everybody. We've almost made it past the hump day.
Tell me your guys' favorite dark beer in the chat. I'm looking to go get some dark beers.
Ooh, dark beer. I'm a lager.
And I'm interested to hear you guys' point because I don't know anything about it. So tell me your guys' favorite dark beer.
My favorite dark beer is light beer.
Okay, good answer.
So,
good answer.
That's what it is.
My favorite beers right now are the dark Modelo's.
Oh, look at this one. This one's funny. Birra. This is obviously Italian, and apparently it's authentic.
Authentica.
No, it's not. But yeah, maybe. And then it's like, it's still lager though. Anyway, thanks Paula for picking me up some beer.
Rudy, cheers, Rudy.
Beers.
Cheers, Blow. Cheers, Nash. Cheers, Monster Parts. Coca-Cola. I don't drink, son. Yeah, I just started drinking recently. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, but
Wait,
we'll
just
see.
Coca-Cola or alcohol? What are you
Beer.
talking about?
And I've never been a beer drinker until just recently.
Oh man, the beer tipsy beerness, the warm blanket that is
Warm blanket.
Yeah, that is the beer buzz is so much better than any other alcohol buzz I find. Maybe I shouldn't be talking about this. It sounds like peer pressure. No peer pressure. Don't drink beer if you don't drink beer. But yeah, hold on. I'm like opening up something so we can like take a look.
Kevin for scale in the house. Old man alert.
What? Kevin for scale? Kevin, man, what's up, buddy? Hope you're having a wicked Tuesday.
What up, Kev?
Yeah, he's soon to be my neighbor, which is crazy.
Cool. That'll be cool.
No. Yeah, all those dudes are going to be a lot closer, which is kind of nice.
That'll be nice. Yeah.
All right. Yes.
All right, man. I can't wait to get some peep when we get some content on this thing, dude.
Oh, I know. And it's like I have it and it's like ready to go. Well, it's not ready to go. A couple more days and it's going to be way better. I just don't want it to like be so front loaded. A lot of my videos lately have been like I work a lot on the first 4.5 minutes and then I just kind of like lay the story out for the next like 6 minutes. Well, because like nobody watches, like a majority of people don't watch past a certain point. So for the diehard people that are in it for the story, maybe I don't have to be so flashy, you know, maybe we just do all the flash on the front. But this particular video is like flash all the way through.
Well,
so
because there's a personal interest in this project too.
Yeah.
She's a bad
100%.
mofo. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, this part is like we're going ahead though, because like the turbo and the wastegate and the valve cover here and the head and the intake and
any
stuff.
of that stuff yet?
No, I haven't yet because I haven't figured out how to attach it. I got to mount an actual motor as a placeholder or like an electric, 10 scale motor, so I can kind of see how much space I have to work with.
And then that stuff's gonna have to go around or mount to like a.
I might actually mount it to these like to these like horizontal chassis pieces. These guys. There's going to be like a bunch of holes on the top edge here, and then that's going to create these
where they have the sleeve that goes around your motor and all that.
Yeah, I was thinking that, but yeah, I don't want to do that because with drifting and boost and stuff, and it's such a heavy model. I'm thinking that motor is going to get quite hot, so I'm probably just going to keep it away from the motor, and maybe even add provisions for a little cooling fan there. It's going to need it. It's going to need it. But like you can see, this thing is actually in the way of the motor, so Yeah,
you just move that up over in the end.
Yeah, it's like a catch can or something crazy. I think it's a catch can. Yeah, that's a valve cover. Yep, catch can. Massive catch can for a stock catch can. Holy moly! And I made this
size of the motor,
right? And then I made the exhaust as well with this like old school, very much like a rally Group B style freaking muffler on the back there.
So do you got plans to build another one of these for personal consumption?
Yeah, I'm looking for a body and I can't find the body, so it sucks.
That was the only one you could find? Was that like an eBay special? Where'd you get that one?
I got it from eBay, yeah.
That was an eBay special, huh? Wow, okay.
It sucks because I think there was like 5 available when I bought that one. I should have bought all 5.
I know, dude. I'm in the similar route for a few things, especially that my 5-scale Sanrio body panels. I was like, I'll find them on eBay. I haven't found them yet.
Yeah, it sucks. It sucks. But anyway, I should probably show people this in real life though, because so that's the digital version. Here is the actual physical version, and you can kind of see how it's working out. And I've got the cage piece that goes on top here as well. It's pretty sick. So
MK6AXL wants to know, by the way, do we know the winner of the raffle or is it still a mystery?
No, it's a mystery. It will be until the next episode. I'm not going to do the raffle until it's done, but there's this episode and then there's one after that. And the one after that is when it's going to all go down. And I don't think I'm going to do the raffle live. So it's going to end up being like, it's going to be a produced edit.
Like content produced, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and then I'll just be like, here's the winner.
Or you could
man, for
show
sure.
the produced content live.
Yeah, I might do it. I'll do as a premiere. Maybe we'll do it as a premiere, and then I'll like make a
Do it at the
countdown
premiere and then go live after the premiere.
Oh, good call. Very, very good call.
That way you can draw audience in with the premiere and then drag them into the live stream throughout that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, what would be really cool is if I could make it work so that I actually send the winner already the model, and I could have them on live or whatever.
That'd be gangster.
That would be be cool.
We'll
see if we can do that. Wow. Right? I don't know if I'll ever do that. That's too much planning ahead. I don't think I can manage. But we'll try. We'll try, man. We'll try.
Excellent.
I should use this thing more.
I'm excited to see that. That's a personal favorite of mine. I think that car has some like serious soul, and it never really got the screen time or the recognition that it should have because it didn't get a chance to compete. But it's
I think the thumbnail. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yes, 100%.
That car has a lot of
100%.
Realize so your project is like.
Yeah.
No, that's what's crazy, bro. What brought me to your channel back in the day was the RX-7 project. So I had
funny.
My first car was a 86 first gen RX-7. It was like a baby blue like fuel injected RX-7. So when you were doing your drift project, I was like, man, RX-7, I'm super stoked. Like that was my first, I think maybe the first K-pop vid I ever watched was on the RX-7 scale project, drift project.
Sometimes I like take a peek at it and I'm like, this is so old school. Like,
make you cringe.
Holy moly, it's cringy. Yeah, that's
I look
okay.
At my stuff from like a year ago and it makes me cringe.
Oh, man. I mean, this is definitely the best project I think I've done so far. Pretty
excited, yeah.
Hold on, let me present the screen because we can do like a little tease of the episode. Yeah,
that'd be cool.
Maybe I should do a tease.
Insider sneak peek, guys.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna hit it. Oh, I know, right? Jeez, I look so old now. What happened? Where's time? Oh, right. I can't hear it. It's not. Well,
I'm just trying to help you out.
I haven't color corrected it, but it still looked terrible. All right, I'm gonna hit it. It might need to be a little louder. If it's too loud, let me know.
Don't be very.
Oh.
Welcome back to the Scale Drift Project.
Too loud?
On this episode, the RS200 gets fleshed out with a cage. We lock into a chassis design, redesign battery placement several times, and push the firewall around. Hopefully ending this episode with something that looks like we know what we're doing.
I'm covering this with B-roll. So it's not my ugly face.
But first, a massive shout out goes to all the people that invested in this project. Very soon we'll be raffling it off to one of you guys. So come and hang out on Talcan Tuesday, a live stream that happens every Tuesday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time for more details and future raffles. The RS200.
Here comes the power. Eric. Oh, wow.
My favorite car ever.
He crashed it. Anyway.
This is my Fiero, Slade. It's the sexy.
Oh, did Slade hear that?
Curves. You know, it's the sexy Italian curves, the aggressive stance, that turbocharged whistle, paired with that delightful, ungodly wastegate screech.
I don't know how far I should play it. I should probably not play it that much longer.
That's all we need.
I think that's all we need. But
yeah, dude.
I'll move it along so you can kind of see like what's up, because like
that era of rally probably has a huge inspiration in my motorsport bug, I would say.
Right? I know, same.
And us
same
being
skis.
about the same age, you know, that we were brought up seeing the same stuff, dude.
Yeah, man. It's got to be my favorite. It's straight up my favorite car, that RS200. It's such a weird, obscure car. Like my brother had the like 911, 993 turbo poster, and like I was all about the freaking RS200 Cosworth, or whatever, like the freaking Escorts. So weird, but yes. Man, for sure.
That car is bananas, B.
It is bananas. It is bananas. Oh, wait. No, I can show you. Well, let me show you one other thing because it's funny. And Hold on, I gotta find it though. Oh no, where is it? Give me a second. Oh, I found it. All right. Here we go. No, not that.
Kind of drag, man. It's like you can't even dream about buying one now. Like, I mean, it's just out of reach for everybody, unless you're like you know. You know what I mean? Just out of reach for everybody. You know what I'm saying?
200, dude, and that was like a bid. So that car on Bring a Trailer is at $230,000 US dollars. I have to say US dollars because it's so much more than Canadian dollars. And that's just a bid. So that is not even meeting
yeah, I mean, who knows what the reserve was.
Yeah, what's the reserve if it's just a bid?
Man,
like $250,000. Anyway, but yeah, I want that Kyosho though. This one. Yeah, dude, it's so sick. Like, dude, freaking tires, man. Oh, I can't wait. Can't wait to put this together.
I think it's gonna be a little ripper. I say go a modern power plant and enjoy it. If you're just gonna be driving by yourself.
Yeah, and I think I'm just gonna drive it on the beach. You know, all on that
what they were made from. What they're made.
Yeah, I was gonna say on all that powdery stuff that you enjoy so much.
It's a lot of fun to drive in, dude. I had never ripped it in the sand before.
I was gonna ask you though, because it seems like you're paranoid about getting sand into like the engine, the motor, the magnets or whatever.
Dude,
what do you usually do?
I was riding high, man. I had all my rigs out in the sand. All my Bajas, everything. And then it was one of my pre-runner trucks that it was a hobby wing system. And it just freaked me out. You know, it was like completely shredded the motor up. It was brand new. Took it out a few rips. But what it turned out is that motor cap had a big old huge gap next to where the motor shaft came out. I unbeknownst to me, when I got a replacement hobby wing motor, the exact same part number has a completely different motor cap on it. So I'm like,
oh, weird.
Is my paranoia really, you know, is it really there? But also my rigs have like sealed spur covers. So I spend a lot of effort on my builds to make the spur covers be a functional seal. The Baja Ray.
Did you have a lot of spur gears go on you before you started to seal them up?
It's something that I know how bad the sand can be. So it's like I'm preemptively doing as much as I can to try to keep it out of these like vital areas. And but you know, before that hobby wing system took a crap sucking that sand up there, I haven't had any issues with it. But you know, it just makes me paranoid. It's like if you could easily just modify a pre-filter to go around the motor and then just with like a little like, you know, reusable zip tie, it's like that to me is like, you know, super cheap enough protecting something that, you know, potentially can suck that sand in there. Because like I said, without the magnetism here, I wouldn't be as paranoid. But with the magnetism, it just draws that stuff in like crazy. It's pretty wild.
Yeah, if you guys don't know, basically Double Clutch is kind of like on the coast, the Pacific coast, which is the Ring of Fire. So I'm assuming geologically
they're just smashing into each other.
Yeah. So geologically you've got it's all magma. So you got a lot of like iron ore coming up. You got a whole bunch of like ferrous metals, like maybe not even like magnetic, but the poles of the motor are. So you're picking up quite a lot of black sand.
Black sands, as it drives over. So
yeah,
you know,
we were talking about
brushless motors. They make a magnetic field when you apply power to them.
Yeah, and it'll like freaking suck into it. Yep. But I wonder if you can create kind of a sacrificial, you know, rare earth magnet somewhere on the chassis.
Great idea. I wrote that down last time, dude.
Yeah, like
Landon Denham wants to know what's in that box.
What's in that box behind you? Do you mean this one? Yeah, we were talking about it a little bit. Or like I got one of these. This is my Christmas present to myself. It is a Turbo Scorpion Kyosho build. It's like a vintage It's a re-release of a very old relative to how old you are, I guess. But like 80s, early 90s.
It's old.
It was
vintage.
Also, yeah, and it was also designed by Akira, which is the same designer as the Baja. Fun little tidbit.
That's going to be a very cool build. I'll be excited to see your, just the experience of doing one of those because they're fun.
Yeah, and what's cool about it, and like we were talking about it with Kyosho, is that like they have this like kind of amazing way to sort of lay out their kits. And maybe this is part of the where this is a re-release of an 80s car where maybe in the 80s they just spent a lot more time like laying things out.
The blister packs were designed to be propped up in the glass cases. So
yeah, right. So the big thing was that to sell this in the store, you basically took the top off the box and it would sell itself. The only way to sell products back in the hobby shops back in the day was through displays. It's like show it.
The lighting was crap. That's why those boxes are all set up to be like angled in the glass case.
Oh, makes sense. But anyway, what's really cool about this is it's basically it's like basically a VW bug. Suspension, which is super interesting. So I'm looking forward to that, and I really want to just run it vintage performance. You know, there's this thing, right, where like my brother has a 993 Porsche, and it's like an incredible sports car back when it came out in 1995, but it's a vintage performance. It's not fast.
No,
it would not even come close to them, like McLaren or any kind of supercar or whatever. It's so this is very much vintage performance. And we were talking about whether or not I should go brushed motor or if I should go brushless motor. I'm definitely going to go brushless. Maybe I'll go a little higher KV so that it's like less torquey on the bottom end so I don't twist anything. I kind of have a feeling that the axles might be kind of weak, like the dog bones might be susceptible to twisting with like a torquey brushless setup.
Hobby Wing's got a Max 10 kit with a 5400, and it's on like a 3mm motor shaft.
Oh, 5400, okay.
The can is smaller. It's not the
small.
Big
it's like a 540.
It's the same one. Yeah, it's the same one I got one of my pre-runner rigs, and it's a ripper.
It's sweet. Okay, cool. Yeah, let me know exactly which one it is because I'll bug Hobby Wing about it. Are you gonna K-pop it? No, Rob, man. If I make this, it's gonna be exactly as it is on the box because you can't change, like you can't fix perfection, man. This is freaking, dude, this is nutty, man. I don't know.
I think it's rad. Like I would love to have those. Those are the kind of ones I want on my desk as like,
right?
Static, just chilling.
I know, that's the thing. Do I go run it? Of course I'm going to go run it, and I'll do some videos, and you guys will get to check it out. But yeah, right. Tamiya did too. Monster Parts is saying Tamiya did too. Yeah, for sure.
It was the 80s style of packaging too, huh?
But Kyosho was still more scale than Tamiya. Tamiya still had this like cartoony feel to it. No,
they did.
Like it didn't
scale.
It just kind of had this like goofy, like toy kind of proportions that Kyosho was like, we're gonna make it look as real as we can. They've always been like that. But yeah, he keeps showing the cover photo. And it's giving me
little chub.
Yeah, little man, dude, I'm telling you, I got to keep it classic, man. Look at this thing. It's so sick.
Dope.
Anyway, I'm going to do a build video of this soon. I might end up actually building this before I move because I don't get the keys till the 1st. So we got 20 days. Okay. 20 days before I start moving things around. And then it's going to be a whole bunch of content on the channel of me being like, look at my new space. And then it's going to be kind of vloggy stuff while I like spend a whole bunch of money trying to make my whole living room a studio. But
I might just want to try to like vlog it hard and just, moving, build, the journey, setting up the new spot.
Yeah.
Might be, I'd be curious to see. New spots are always fun to check out.
The thing that is, though, I'm going to have a big empty apartment for a couple of days. So it would be really awesome to just put a bunch of ramps on the wall and try to do long wall rides with the Baja Ray or something.
Oh, man, that sounds like a good time. I'd love to bring some beers over and help you move in.
This is going to be the worst bro pad ever, man. I'm not going to get any vagina for so long. It's not, All right, whatever. We'll see what happens. Yeah, maybe that's
Sounds like
zero.
a good time to me, dude.
Right? Those
Yeah,
damn
for sure.
vaginas complicate everything, don't they?
Always.
Yeah, and then they pop out kids, and then it's like even more complications. I'm too old already, man. How old are you, dude? Brian, I don't think
40.
I ever asked you.
I
I'm
turned 40 in November.
This November?
Yeah, this last November.
Oh, sick. Okay, so you're 82.
Yes.
All right, I'm 1 year younger. I turned
There you go.
40 in October.
So, there you go.
Oh man, yeah, that makes sense. That makes
1
sense.
month younger. Ah, you bastard. You beat me by a month. Geriatric millennials.
Right?
Them beers,
Geriatric
Antonio,
millennials.
just reminded me of them beers. Cheers, boys.
Cheers, bros. Anyway, sorry, we're like talking about just like getting old. If you're young, by the way, if you're young, like don't get like a lifer job where like you just spend your whole life. You wake up in like 7 years and it's the same day, you know?
Groundhog Day, 24/7.
God, I'm like, the problem is all my friends are like, don't quit your pension job. You got a pension
TJ's
job, man.
RC. Wait, bro.
Don't do it.
Pad. No Paula. Did I miss something?
TJ,
Yes.
you may have missed. Yeah, you probably missed a lot. I mean, it's been. Maybe we should officially talk about it because, like, I've been subtly implying it. But yeah, no, we're the lady and I are going separate ways. It's happening. It's a thing. The thing what happens, and I'm sure Brian, when you cracked 40, it was the same kind of thing where you kind of just like evaluate your whole life a little bit. You're like, you don't have a lot of patience because you're like, wait, there's like 20 years left of like being really productive. And it's like, do you want to spend the next 10 years doing what you were doing the last 10 years? You know, like, that's midlife crisis.
In order
yeah?
to make some lemonades, we got to smash some lemons. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, man. I hear ya. Yeah, no, it's all good, dudes. Antonio, man, you're a youngin', bro.
Antonio, go out and do something.
27. Dude, go learn how to weld, man. What should you do? Go be a tool and die, man. You could. Oh man, I bet you your government would pay for you to go get an education in tool and die. Just saying. Just putting that out there, man. Just putting it out there.
Hey, man. You know what I want to say is through traumatic experiences and through severing of previous things that could come some huge inspiration and a little creativity boost and a little bit of freedom to do some different things and potentially meet some new people and have some new experiences. So cheers to beers, so
yeah, man. I think the big thing for me is going to be to try to cut this like pension job out of the whole picture, and then pick up a whole ton of freelance. And then on the months I don't need to work, I'm gonna travel and I'm gonna go travel in the States
and live some life.
I want it to be all like RC related and it would be cool to like go. I really want to go hang out with the DDM guys. I wonder if they would like hang out in Utah or whatever. I really want to do a whole bunch of stuff. Obviously, hang out with you, Brian, man. That would be really cool to hit your dunes. That would be really cool. It'd be cool to just like hang out with Jimmy in Santa Monica. Jimmy, I don't even know where you live. I'm pretty sure it's kind of LA area, I think. Somewhere in there.
He's got a flat hat, so it's got to be SoCal.
SoCal. Okay, there you go, man. Damn. Yeah, love to just like, not to like, by the way, I'm not like looking for couches, by the way, just like hang out. Like I'll be in the area.
Bro, I got a bed. Don't be talking that.
Oh, but come on. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we'll talk about it because I don't want to impose,
No,
but yes,
I'll let you know.
I don't know if I did see I didn't even know you could tag people on YouTube, Blue Smoke.
Yes, you can now. It's
interesting.
New thing. Their name, especially in community posts too. Speaking of community posts, I don't know how many of you guys are actually into BeamNG, which is a driving simulator. But I actually created a desert racing time trial. So anybody that's interested in BeamNG, and obviously they just released Johnson Valley, which is a realistic off-road vehicle area. and a trophy truck. So if you guys want to check that out, I just released that today. I don't know how many of you guys are interested in Beam in the comments, but
Well, I'm gonna get a wheel. I swear to God, I'm gonna get a wheel, and then we're gonna do a whole bunch of wicked cool stuff.
we'll go do some K-pop drift nights.
Hell yeah!
Sim
Anyway, here's Blue Smoke. I'm assuming this is it. Oh no, here is HPI. Send it. Okay, I'm gonna turn it on. I can't hear how loud it is. I'm hoping that. Oh, it might not actually be loud at all.
Close the windows out.
All right, let's see. Oh, can you even hear that at all? You probably
No,
can't.
not yet.
Okay, hold on. Let me. Oh, you're gonna hear an echo.
Peace.
Hold on,
Nash.
I'm just gonna. Right, I muted you for a second because you're gonna hear an echo of yourself there.
Man, that thing's ripping.
Right, that thing's ripping hard, man. Hold on, I think he was even like he had a jump too here. Oh yeah, I love it, man.
It was
Oh.
what? Commitment,
That's
bro,
super-
right there.
Right? Anyway, yeah, like that's the thing with the Bajas, and everyone's like, it's so funny how many people are like, get more displacement, like 50cc or bust or whatever, or like, and it's just like you're not gonna get that power down, man. You're not gonna get that power down. You need there's a sweet spot of power. It doesn't even matter. Like there's a point where there's like the weight, there's not enough weight to push the thing down to get it to like rip into the, we were having issues with grass and we had like really knobby tires. Like it's just there's a sweet spot with power with the Bajas, I find.
Grass is way more high traction than people give it credit for.
Unless it's frozen, but yes.
Well, there we go.
Totally.
Yeah. Wet,
totally.
Outside of wet or frozen grass. Yeah, you got me.
Blue Smoke, man, you're right, man. 32 is freaking plenty, man, for sure. But what's really cool about the electric version and double clutch, you're gonna like this, is that like the power is incredibly modular. The modulation of the power is just so fine with the electric versions, where like your power delivery can be completely controlled at any point. At any point, you can give it more power or less power. Where with the gas, you're kind of a slave to a centrifugal clutch, and that clutch has shoes, and those shoes, use centrifugal force to kind of like create the power, delivery to the wheels.
Really interested in with the electric is that the engine braking and how that affects, because a clutch disengages and re-engages in a ball. So when you rip on it and let off, the clutch disengages and you're basically freewheeling. In an electric setup, you're not going to have almost any freewheel because it's going to be on engine brake. So I'm really curious to see how that's going to react on and off power with the diffs staying in locked up power. So
you would be surprised how long the clutch shoes stay engaged on the wind down.
Really? So like on power down, they're still like, it's not just, they don't just jump off, huh?
Yeah, it'll be like 12,000 RPM to whatever your clutch spring is. So like the best one is 5,000. So between 5,000 and 12,000, regardless of what's happening, if you're giving power, if that whole rotating assembly is moving at anything above 5,000 RPM, the clutch is like tight. It's like, it is downshift. You will get that like slowing down of the
where it almost like diff locks when it grabs again.
It'll kind of break on its own a little bit. I find. Yeah, 100%.
Cool.
But super sick.
I'm excited to.
Yeah, dude, I can't wait. I'm gonna see if I can try to find you some stuff electronics wise. That build.
I'm straight, it's like we're strapped for cash, you know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna try to hide it. Like, it's like I got money that needs to go into other areas, and the power plant, the servo, and the receiver for this Baja, just to get the Baja was already something that I didn't really have the funds for, but I felt like I didn't want to miss out on this opportunity because I thought that there's a chance that these could go away, and it's like, who knows when stuff might change again or supply chain issue get them, it's like, so at least I got it in the house, and I figured, when I get some extra cash in and get some extra stuff working, then we'll be able to get a power system and a servo and get it ripping.
Well, let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. Because like,
That'd be awesome.
whether it's like putting my logo on your car or whatever, like, I'm sure you would trade that for a servo. You know what I mean, or whatever.
Yeah, it's worth a full body and livery dedicated to those sponsors. You know, to your title sponsors. So, definitely worth the paint, and effort and logos, right?
Yeah, it's funny because I'm just like, I got some sponsors now. Let's see if I can try to get the sponsors to give my like community stuff. So it's just funny because like I'm not like going after Hobby Wing being like, give me more motors. I'm like, hey, Hobby Wing, can you like send somebody who's also going to promote your stuff? You know, so I don't know. I'll see what I can do because I feel like we can help each other out.
Absolutely.
In a way, sure.
Any help that I can get and any support I can get so that I can bring more content and represent the brands that I'm already representing with my hard-earned money, I'm super down to do. You know what I mean? It's I'm more approachable than most people, you know, in the industry. So just hit me up and strike up a conversation. Like I'm more than happy to have good convos with like-minded individuals. So
yeah, man. Blue Guru was talking about 29cc. Yeah, 29cc is actually the highest cc that I would go for racing for the rear wheel drive class. If you're in a low C, anything 4-wheel drive, you can go way higher than that. 32cc is probably
down.
But yeah, you can't put it down. And all the guys with the buggies that were racing, all the winners, usually the guys that are going the fastest, 23cc.
23 is where it's at. Cool.
Yeah, because you don't want the torque. You want horsepower, but you don't want too much torque. Because out of a corner, it's very much like a Porsche, where like, super slow in, fast out. So like you're braking so that you're not loading the weight of the car, because otherwise it'll tomahawk. It's so
totally
bad.
Totally get it.
Just like it'll spin out on you.
Blue Smoke is he's trying to get into Discord.
Oh shit! It should be in the. Oh man, hold on. Maybe it didn't save, and I'm a dummy.
We'll see.
It's very possible.
Get that added into the description. He was trying to change.
I'm working on it right now.
Right when he went live, so we'll see if we can get that. The Discord's a really cool place too. If you guys don't have social media, I feel like Discord's a little outside of normal social media. So if you guys want to share builds, your workstations, even ideas for like any future projects, anything like that, it's a good spot to share.
Yeah, so I mean, we were talking about these for a really long time in the tools I want section. Actually, we can take a look at the Discord just so you guys can see like what's happening. Discord, where are you? Discord. Oh, it's got to start up. Jeez. Present, share, boom. Oh, cool. Double clutch, man. I see the pictures that you are sharing. That's super sick. Hold on. We can look at them. So this is
those are just
livery.
The trophy truck, because that's like the.
Yeah, sick.
That's just my personal paint that I did for just for my own use for inside of BeamNG.
I like it, man.
Released a huge off-road update in BeamNG, and this is by far the most accurate simulated trophy truck I've ever touched in a sim.
Like in terms of physics, like the physics and like.
It's you lose yourself. You lose yourself in this thing.
That's awesome.
When you get done, you're like, all disoriented.
It's like sweaty.
Seriously, dude. Yeah, it gets me going, man.
Anyway, so if you guys,
that's just the custom paint library that I did for my trophy truck, but that's just some pictures I was just showing off. But anybody that does Beam, like I said, you guys can go to my channel and check out the community post that I did, and I have a link to this desert race that I'm trying to kind of get some feedback. I'm looking for feedback. So anybody that's into Beam. Oh, there's the picture of Jacko.
Yeah, man.
Look at that thing, dude.
Right. It's very good. But like it's a good image that shows what I was talking about how the Baja is actually kind of like a modern rounded kind of look, because like the hips are round, like everything's kind of got these like flowing lines. So it's interesting to see how he kind of like added sort of these like flowing lines to a boxy livery, right? That usually is quite geometrical, It's very interesting how he did it, and it's super cool. Very cool. He did a very good job. He was more clever than I was. because I couldn't
I
translate.
there was a side picture of that because
Oh, it looked really
matched
good. Yeah.
the turbofan rims, I think, with a insert that
Right.
goes over the HPI wheel.
Oh, cool.
That
Cool.
glues onto the stock. Man, I wish we get some other.
Well,
Man,
we
I wish
can.
we could check out his YouTube. He's got a full build series. If you guys want to go check it out, Jacko Trades has got a pretty cool YouTube channel. And he was a good resource for me on building my Baja because there's not a lot of info regarding some of these like, dumb little tricky stuff that you run into. So he was a good resource for me that I had found through my buddy Fog City RC. He was like, "Hey dude, you ever heard of Jacko Trades?" And I was like, "No, I never heard of it." So I subscribed and he's been taking us along the journey of
Oh
building his
yeah.
Baja.
Sick. So he got the turbo rims kind of
that's what I'm
recreated
talking
or
about.
whatever.
Yeah, bro.
Oh my god.
He did
Why
such a
am I
good
not
job.
subscribed to this dude?
It's worth it. I think it's worth showing off, and I'm pretty sure he'd be stoked on that we were showing off his build because he
Look
spent a lot of effort on this thing, and it really is
rims.
one of the better ones. It's a really good job.
Yeah, he deserves some serious credit, man. That's awesome. That looks
He
great.
custom did the roof plate too, which was another little detail that he matched the roof plate of the little one.
Yeah, I don't even know what shocks those are. I'm assuming they're like DBXL shocks or something.
Yeah,
like
they're like a UK EX Extreme HPI Baja shocks that are the red anodized. Dude, he did a great job. I'm impressed.
The freaking rims are just fire, man. Holy
dude, dope,
moly.
right? I know, dude. I'm telling you, man. He did such a terrific job. I'm pretty excited that we're able to at least, show it off.
Show it off.
Here. Yeah, give him some credit because that's why you both post this stuff, right? You want people to enjoy it and see it.
Yeah, totally,
he nailed all the little details, man. That looks like a local park, like my old park right
That's
there.
crazy, dudes. Okay, there's 50 people watching, all right? 50 people watching this thing. He's only got 272 subscribers, all right? So can you guys, just like for me, go and subscribe to this dude?
Let's
definitely
go bomb
deserves
this dude's YouTube and give him a good 50
subscribers and then like
right now, even if you don't plan on supporting him. But
yeah, like no, but
I'm already a sub.
No way.
I'm already a sub, so I can't go sub again. But
just even like let him know that we came and that we sent you there too. Just to let him know he's getting some love, man. Because this dude, the algorithm doesn't pick stuff up sometimes, and like this is
guy deserves a lot more.
Definitely.
This guy deserves a lot more.
Definitely.
So go show him some love. Post a comment. Tell him K-pop sent you.
Yeah, man, for sure. Brian, I got to take a leak, so I'm going to do the pee break. Are you good with a pee break?
You know what? Let's just roll me some beautiful bean footage, and we'll see if we can keep his great chain rolling.
Wait, okay. Which is on your channel?
No, just any footage that can keep us.
Oh, got you. Yeah, man, I can do that. Present, screen share. I'm not. Just give me a second.
No problem.
Give me a second. All right.
Thanks, guys. Yeah, so that's the kind of stuff too, like Crowbelow Customs. If you guys are interested in custom builds, Crowbelow Customs, another inspirational build. I don't know if you guys checked out K-pop's Instagram builders, but a lot of those Instagram builders had YouTube channels. And one of those YouTube channels that I think is pretty cool is the Crowbelow Customs, which is Crowbelow Studios on YouTube. So thanks, guys. Yeah, so Blue Groove Model Sports subbed. We got Crow subbed over to Jacko Trades. And the reason why I like subbing to Jacko Trades is because there was like nobody doing videos on like how to build stuff. And I ran into a few areas on my HPI Baja where I was just like, I don't know what's going on. And I was sending texts back and forth with K-pop and my buddy Fog City. And it was kind of refreshing to be able to go over to Jacko Trades and like catch up on like the front end, the rear end assembly, the battery tray, and just like he was running into some of the same issues that I was. And watching his videos pre-building mine, it was kind of easy to like not run into the same problems he did. So it was pretty cool. I subbed a few weeks ago and kind of pointed out like, I've been following along building my own HBI Baja. And he's an old school fifth scale dude. Like I'm not too familiar with his company previous to that, but my other buddy kind of, led me on to know what he's all about. So we appreciate you guys going over there and kind of bombing him out and getting some subs.
Yeah, sweet. I'm back. Did it. That was like the
Robert
longest pee of my life.
Robert Leone says that rig is pretty hard to work on, the Baja 5B.
I mean,
I
compared to
agree and I
what?
don't agree. Yeah, compared to what? Like size, I think the size wise, handling it and space is the only thing that's more difficult. I think working on everything, all the screws is easier to manipulate, to see, to fit in the holes. Like everything's bigger and easy to see. So
Yeah, I mean, it's not a pan chat. Like the thing is though that like I mean, you're gonna give up a little bit of like just workability with it when you decide to package things so tightly. It's not a pan chassis like a Losi 5 would be, where everything is just bolted on top, or like the new Kraken Vesla is the same thing. Very flat pan chassis.
Flat
Things
chassis.
are just bolted.
Yeah, yeah.
But the thing is, it does. I don't think it really itches or scratches the itch of like. There's just something about flat pan RC chassis that have a very specific look, and then there's the Baja 5B, right, where it just like looks like
it simulates a single seat race buggy from Baja in a specific era. You know what I'm saying? Like
but
Funko cars back in the 80s and 90s. That's those cars.
I have to though mention though that when you do race these buggies and you have to like switch out a diff between heats, you get really fast at putting a diff into a Baja. And I kind of feel like unless that, if that experience that you're saying that they're hard to work on is because of the first time you assembled a Baja kit, or if it's like you've had to come back and like replace something in a racing scenario where you start to understand that like maybe it was laid out in a certain way to make it actually quite quick. And then, you know, you've got third-party companies like Turtle Racing that are making things like the quick diff, where
diff changer, yeah.
You know, it's 4 bolts and the whole diff comes out. You don't have to take the Baja apart at all. So there's just certain things that I think make it incredibly easy to work on. And if you do watch the video of me putting in the 32cc Zenoa engine, you can see how quickly we put a motor in. We put an engine in like 15 minutes. That's how quick it can be when you at least have done it enough to know, you know, what to do, like the order of operations. I feel like order of operations is key, but that's like with everything.
Yeah, no, it's once you got to take them apart a bunch of times. It's hard first time, second time easier, third time easier. It just gets easier and easier. So.
And then I kind of feel like, and then it's like this light bulb moment where you're like, oh, I understand why, you know, the engine is actually a structural part of the chassis.
You can prep stuff in advance too. So, I mean, if you're a gangster Baja racer, you could have a whole completely new rear section and 4 bolts and a couple of top stuff, and you can just completely replace the whole rear end.
But I will have to say though, on the flip side, when you do get like an MCD XR5, and it's a gas-powered version, the whole motor plate, like there's a plate, it's a powertrain plate, and like it's 3 bolts from underneath and 1 diff screw, and the whole engine assembly comes out. And so you could switch pinions and like gear ratios really quickly on the super quickly.
It's engineered knowing that the teams are going to need to be working on this stuff in a short amount of times for race prep and in between heats, changing gearing, shock oils, the whole 9 yards. I mean, the engineering and how they're built is sacrificing stuff that we wouldn't even think about so that there's ease of workability in the field.
Some of those dudes, they'll swap an engine, but before they swap the engine, that engine will already be warm because they were like idling it on the motor plate, and then it came in 3 bolts out, motor out, put the motor in. So
little heated coolers.
Dude, it's nuts. Like it's crazy. Like the amount of these guys have toter homes for their RC cars. Like in
100%.
Europe, the 5th scale scene is just nutty. So yeah, I mean, compared to what? I feel like compared to what? You know,
everything.
The Baja Ray is not easy to work on.
I
would say really the 10 scale.
Yeah, I do. It's easy for me, but
I don't know.
I know what the next stream, I can.
Right.
I'll bust that thing down and like.
I want to see it.
Let's do it. Let's make a bet. Let's make a bet. Challenge accepted, dude.
All right.
Yeah,
wicked, man.
I'll bust down like a perfectly good Baja array down to cage off and like motor out. Basically, I think that would be a good.
Double clutch the link that you're on, the StreamYard link that you're on. You can copy that and paste it into any device, and that can be another camera. So your phone could be another camera, whatever, and then you could do if you wanted to.
Cool.
To make it easier to like,
on that.
or not. I mean, whatever.
I got it.
But let's see here. What are people saying? The fifth scale guys here in LA used to come with a whole toy haulers. Dude, I know. I mean, I don't know if I'm that crazy, but like, I feel like
guys in SoCal were like the real, what we used to call sand people up in NorCal.
All right.
Sand people, like from Star Wars, like,
yeah.
Those dudes like live out there, you know, like,
yeah, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about, but I really want to hit that park. Anyway, whatever. The bowl, man, that bowl looks so amazing. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. Okay, cool. Yeah, man.
Are we getting time for SAS? Are we getting time for SAS?
Yeah, it's SAS time, and then we'll kill the stream after SAS. I think. Hold on, I'm looking for it.
I'm excited for this RS200 content, man. I can't wait to that. This has been one that I've been following along since you first started the pan, and then got the dashboard built up, and that'll be one that I'll be excited to see that come further along. So,
hell yeah,
cool project.
I'm gonna finish it, and then I'm like, there might be some sponsored content for that one, so I'm kind of just like waiting to make sure it's not a scam, and then when hopefully this weekend, awesome. Man, I'm hoping this happens.
I'll ring the bell and ring a ding. Ready.
Sweet. Okay, hold on. I'm looking for SAS. Here we go. SAS. All right, dudes. If you guys don't know, if you use the hashtag scale as shit, SHIT, scale as shit, almost looks like scale ass hit, but it's scale as shit. We'll shout you out on Talcan Tuesday. These are the most recent freaking builds. Toxic Crawlers, actually love Toxic Crawlers. If you guys aren't following Toxic Crawlers, do it. He's actually got really cool, I'm pretty sure he's got maybe I'm confusing him with somebody else. Oh no.
Go back up to that one.
I'm not. It's sick. He's got some really cool figurines that he's like using, but maybe I'm crazy. I can keep moving.
What's the body on that thing? What's the body on that thing? Does it say in the tags?
It says like
the axial Chevrolet body.
I thought, isn't it the street truck? No, hold on. Let's see. Does it say scale truck comp crawler K10 body? K10 body.
I think that's the
K10
axial
body.
Okay, cool. That looks cool.
Yeah, super cool. Oh man, look at that. Custom chassis action.
Chassis rails, yeah.
Scale B&B, man. Yeah, so he 3D printed this floor jack.
Yeah.
And it looks really cool when he's like operating it, especially when he takes that right when he takes the front wheel out. I'm like, yeah, right. That's sick, man. Good job, dude.
Dope.
Super dope. Love the livery, man. The livery is fire too. Freaking love that stuff. Okay, we're gonna keep moving.
Car.
Oh, what car? I don't know. Oh no.
I just thought it was a cool car.
All right, Peugeot. It's a Peugeot for sure. 306. Nice. Benjamin's RC channel looks like he's got some crawling action happening.
I always get a kick out of the dudes that got their little dudes working on their little stuff in their little garages with their little tools.
There was this one guy who kept
garage for? Is it made for ants?
For ants? So one dude would always do this, but it was always these like muscle men, and they were always like shirtless,
like the WWE guys. Yeah,
yeah, and so it was kind of funny. Although he stopped using the hashtag.
Tattooed on their chest.
Oh, no, he stopped using the hashtag because I think I was like, dude, man, like this looks a little like sus, you know? Like all these like naked dudes
not a wrestling
hanging out in a garage. No, I'm a big wrestling fan. You know, if people are like,
but what he's depicting, I get what you're saying. Yeah, I got it.
Like I kind of feel like he's sitting there with like a spray bottle, like misting them, you know, to get them like shiny or something.
The lights.
Anyway, whatever. TJ, man. So TJ's like, man, should I spend money on my RC cars or should I spend money on my dirt bike? And I'm always like, dude, your dirt bike. Like, what are you doing? Like, why are you spending money on your RC car if you got a freaking dirt bike? This is TJ's dirt bike. Fire, man. Love the freaking heat
Dude,
wrap.
the green heat wrap is gangster, dude.
Right?
I like the
Gangster,
sticker bomb.
man.
Yeah, I'm digging. I'm
Gangster.
digging the theme.
But TJ, man, don't break your leg, man. The worst leg break I've ever seen was because of one of these things. So, like, just don't.
Hey, bro.
Don't do
with
it.
an age
And I've
with
seen some
cage,
leg
man.
breaks. You know? Yeah, true. Right? Oh, fuck. Okay, keep moving. Keep moving. MSMRC. I'll follow you, buddy, for sure. For sure. Looks cool. Just brought this bad boy home from the source. Oh man, is that Traxxas?
No,
Team
it's
Associated.
It's an associated Huna truck. And I'll be the guy that says it, but whoever at Associated or Hoonigan that made the call on that and the Hoonagorn to be brushed should get the hell out of the way.
I know. They didn't make that
going on in the industry.
No, the guy that made that choice was like, it costs $79 less per freaking truck.
If they would have made those trucks brushless, they would have.
I know, they would be nuts.
Because I'm the guy that's not going to buy one to yoink that system out to put a brushless system in it. Like I would have paid the $30 of what it would have cost them.
Yeah, no, for more. Yeah, for more power.
That thing, you know. So hey, I'm going to say it again. Let's get that guy out and get someone in who can make better decisions.
But to be fair, I wouldn't go to the source to buy this. I would go to Facebook Marketplace and pick it up for half the price.
And those things are going to be gone.
Yeah. Oh, right. I guess so. Because poor Ken Block, man. Rest in peace, man.
Fine. Look at this.
Ooh,
look at that Audi.
Is
that a real?
I have. It's not the Quattro. It's not the shorter wheelbase Quattro.
What body is that, dude?
This is a Audi Quattro. It's like it is.
Is that's an RC car, right?
Yeah, it is. So this is a Tamiya body.
So it's a skinny little wheelbase.
Right. You son of a bitch. Yeah. No, it's not. It's the longer. So this window here in the back is a little bit longer. It's just a little bit longer. It's not the square Quattro.
Yeah, the shorty.
I have this body and I can't wait to freaking. But the thing is,
I love the look of those.
Do you see how the line right here? There's like this line where the bumper kind of sticks out. It's almost like recessed.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna from there. That's where I'm gonna cut the body and everything from the front from there to the front is gonna be resin.
Gangster.
Yeah.
Move. That's the way to do it these days, bro. Is that?
I know, and I have it already, dude. I have it modeled and everything's like ready to go, but I'm waiting for that time when I can resin print in my apartment.
Oh, it's coming.
And then
I say, man, dude, I wish I was there. I'd get a pizza, a bunch of beers, and we'd fire up that resin printer in the fucking living room on the floor.
Just like they're gonna find me dead, like with like a pizza stuck to my face, and they're gonna he died from poisoning.
Reality fumes.
Jeez. Anyway, RC Jork, man, I'll follow you too, man.
I don't know.
It does sound like a party. That gets you effed up.
Agreed.
I love the IS 300, IS 200, IS 200, IS 200. My brother had this car, like in real life, and it was stick, and it was like the sickest experience to drive this car in real life because it was like very much like a fighter jet cockpit kind of, like all the gauges, everything like. Dude, and his was stick. So I think it was the six speed stick.
Tiptronic, but
yeah. So the auto ones are like easier to find, but the manual ones are impossible.
That was a special
Altezza. I think so. Yeah. So my brother had the stick one, and then my parents bought it from him, and they drove it to 500,000 kilometers, which I don't know how many miles that would be, but.
Oh yeah, that's my dad's went over 300K, I think so.
Yeah, and they still sold it to a freaking drifter kid or whatever.
Is that the Raptor
Land Rover?
Range Rover hard body?
Oh, it definitely looks like it. It looks like a hard body for sure.
Dude, these are. I've been looking to get one of these. I've been looking to get one of these to make a pre-runner out of it.
Do it! Oh my god, do it! That would break the internet, man. You should do that.
Full interior, man.
For sure.
Ooh, Jags boxes. That's a bad. I mean. I haven't in a while, but
if you know, you know.
And depending on the size of Jags boxes, it could be real bad.
And look, like, I mean, you can see that gallon water bottle there.
They're
So
big.
you know
what I'm
that's
saying.
big.
Yeah, I can see the label size versus the box. I know they're pretty hefty.
Scale modified RC and his like Jeep Willie, which anything that's got a shovel attached to the side of it, I'm down. You know,
Looks cool, man.
right? Super cool. Super cool. Keep it moving. Traxxas Noob, man, that looks pretty fire as well. Although I don't think it's a Traxxas.
No, that's just Traxxas Noob.
Yeah. Am I not following Traxxas Noob?
It's that
Why am I
RC
not?
four-wheel drive Toyota body. No,
Right? Oh no, I think it is. Guillaume was talking. So Guillaume used to work. Aldrez used to work in a mine. A few miles underground. I think it was like a copper mine up north, Ontario, and they had these. So you can still buy these trucks. They're like industrial land cruisers.
Yeah.
And for mining and whatever.
Taxi, right?
And apparently they last forever. Like they will just like drive until humans no longer exist on the earth. I don't know. So sick. So sick. Ooh. TJ, man, 124 scale. Can't decide if I'm leaning towards full truck, but can't help to like the honcho-esque look of it too. Yeah, I mean, I would go with the Cherokee truck kind of thing, no? I mean, because you don't see those very often anymore because they're all rusted out.
I think they're called a Comanche.
Yeah, Comanche, right. Yes, of course, they are. They've all rusted away in my part of the world, so I don't think I've...
They're slowly going here too, man.
When I see one, I'm like, huh. You know how many people I like must be so confused with me being like, no, they're so clean. I think one guy had
the guys who own them get it.
But dude, there was one old man and he had like a 1994 Toyota Corolla, and it was like the shittiest Toyota Corolla, but it was like he never took it out of the garage. And I was just like,
Cherry.
I'm like, would you look at it? Would you look at it?
Cherry.
Just look at it. Anyway, keep moving. TY
Ed
Cork.
Bassmaster.
So sick. Love it. What?
Ed Bassmaster. Is that what? Is it? No. Is that ring a bell?
I don't know what you're talking. Oh no, it went over my head.
Move on.
Okay, moving on. Boards 92, man. This thing is fire. An RX-7 with the cool wide body. Like, look at this paint, man. It's weird. Does it get shiny on the sides?
Like the outer fender's got a different, color.
I wish you had more photos.
Or is it reflecting those inserts?
Hold on, I'm looking for. It's just reflecting.
That's how shiny it is. That's why it's reflecting the purple inserts. That thing's cool. Didn't we talk? Wait, no.
We didn't. This is really awesome, though. What a color combo.
Does it say what the color is on that?
No.
Tags, I can't see it.
It doesn't. It doesn't at all.
Well, dude, if you're seeing this, post in the tags or comment back on your post what color that is, because that's...
All right, I'm gonna write. Oh wait, I'm spelling it Canadian way. Color, please. She's a beaut.
Spelling color, do you just end it with A?
No, you use a U because it's like the real English. It's like the English before it was like
just talking
made lazy.
The only difference is it's just like color spelled the same except you end with A.
Oh, that'd be funny. But no, there was a funny SNL skit where they're like, "Color, it's a beautiful color." Anyway, it's so funny. Oh my god,
that thing's
bro.
That thing's tucked.
Bro. A lot of guys that do this, though, to be fair, it's like a display chassis. And yeah, it's tucked, but it's like not functional.
No, you get a couple built up to go actually shred, right?
Let's see, man, because come on, show me. Not on a display chassis.
This is where that
I don't see it.
Insta 360 cam would be awesome because you could just pan with the motion.
The problem with the Insta 360 camera for models is that the focal
you get warpage
length,
at the end of the
lens.
not
only do you get warpage, but I think that it's designed to be like more of an action cam. So I think infinity focus for that particular lens is at least 3 or 4 feet away.
Oh, so you can't get up tight.
So if you get really close, things might get kind of Not
Gotcha.
they won't be in focus, and then like
I gotcha.
they're going to be really distorted, but they won't be in focus. Yeah, weird,
Paint
eh?
jobs
I
on
don't
those
know.
are fire.
Super fire. But I would still get one, and I'm going to try it. It's just too much money right now, and
Yeah, copy that.
God, my life got really expensive all of a sudden. I don't even know
dude,
why.
Yeah, well.
I know, right? Fair Lady Power 333. What's up, buddy? This thing.
Look at the skit. Like, it's the pictures. I mean, it's like the background looks pretty good.
Oh man, I like the rims, man. What are those?
Those are the Volk. I want to
Volk,
say like
yeah, T.
the Volk
T-
9Rs or.
No, they're T7. Oh God, I can't remember.
You know what
It's
I'm
like
talking
every
about, right?
drifter's.
Thick,
I know
yeah,
exactly what you're talking
thick
about.
wheel package. Is that the Jimny? What is that?
That is a Jimny. Yes.
Yeah, okay.
It's another car that I'm actually looking forward to maybe replacing the Subaru, but I won't be able to go fast on the highway.
Might be good for when you get older. I don't know.
No, I'm thinking more like maybe I should get something that's like more RC kind of related.
Is that a CAD mouse in the background there?
You mean
one of those?
Those?
And I believe
Yes.
a gear guy might have hooked you up with one of those, didn't he?
No, Jimmy was like, dude, what are you doing? And then sometimes in Jimmy's photos, he's like, he definitely flexes with it. And I think Gear Guy has one as well. I think anybody that does professional CAD probably has one of those.
Yeah, if you're doing it as a job.
Oh, the nerd. It's so funny. RC Racing
Nerd
Legends,
knob.
buddy, man. Haven't heard from you in a while. Hope everything is all right, man. This summer, man, we should do something. RC Racing Legends, even if it's like passing through Detroit on my way to Halley 10 Scale Garage in Ohio, because that would be right through there. Anyway, let's keep moving. Let's see here. RC Jork, man. Yeah, that looks cool, I guess. Is that 124 scale? I don't know. I'm going to keep moving. Monster Parts making some more cool inserts. Not inserts, just rims. Loving it, buddy. Dudes, God, these guys, such talented people, man, in this community. It's crazy.
Beautiful. Great work, man.
Right? And super small. So did he make this for his 164 scale trophy truck, or was this yeah. Oh, I don't know. Man, I don't remember. Like close to Lake Erie. So along the coast of Lake Erie. Not really sure from there, unfortunately. Let's see here. JDM RC Drift Project, always posting pictures of his crazy chassis that look like spaceships.
Dude,
it's like gun
builds are straight purple.
It's like, right? It's like Gundam, but underneath your Lexan body.
Some fire, some swagger points on the style.
Straight up, man. It's actually quite impressively awesome. I don't know if I would go this, like, this isn't like where the passion for the hobby is, but like as somebody that watches guys tear down wristwatches, you know, and look at like the gems and all the like the mechanics
Dude,
of,
yeah, the attention to detail and his like
you know,
color choices and the consistency and keeping with that theme throughout. Like there's definitely like some swag in those builds, man.
Swag and flow, you know, something cool about that. I do really like it. Oh, cool. Scale modified RC, which has that crazy kind of scale track. He's got his 22B hitting it. Oh, dude, I love this car.
I'm chubbing.
I would. This is another one. So RS200. This would also be on the bucket list. Yeah, Tamiya, but definitely Tamiya because you can see that it's got the body holes.
I get that the new HPI, the Flux WRC.
Oh, sucks. Not well.
You think
I
so?
like HPI. Yeah, when you look at that body, just look at how high.
Okay, you got me on that. The hood line, everything's all screwed up. That looks like a.
This looks
like
right.
Ruby. Yeah, it does.
This is straight up.
It does.
Yeah,
It looks
to me.
good. You got
This
me.
looks good.
Great job. Looks great.
I like it.
Your track.
But it's still like I'm sure that for mold releasing, they did have to kind of get lazy with how aggressive those body lines come together. Like the roof line to right here, I feel like that's a much sharper angle on the real car. And they just did that so that they could easily pull the mold
fudge it enough to where
away.
it looks good still. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. But this is a good example of where it kind of all falls apart, where it like looks weird. But it's easy to do that. It's easy to look weird.
That track. It looks cool.
Oh man, so do I, dude. Scale modified RC,
Shot.
sick build. Love how you didn't go all crazy racer boy with it, and it just looks like a bone stock WRX from Japan. You know, so fire, so fire, so fire. Oh, Aldrez, man.
Aldrez.
I wanted to see more of this freaking build. I'm super glad that he's posting more of it.
It was cool that you did your top 10 builders, because when you featured Aldrez was the first time that I had seen his stuff in that type of a lens, and I definitely went and followed him and was like, you know, I agree with a lot what he said. So it was cool. That was a cool video feature you did, where the top builders.
Yeah, thanks, man. Well, I just thought that like out of all of the people that are doing things, who's doing the things that no one else is doing, right?
There we go. And it takes some balls to blaze a trail. It really does, bro. So,
right? And so that's why
Aldrez. I like his style.
Yeah, man. I really like his style.
Beers on me,
bro. Yeah, right? Damn, that guy's got quite the collection. One day I'm gonna go and hang out with that dude. It's gonna happen.
Gangster.
Gangster, man. OLEOG. Anything freaking wide body, E30, dirty 30 is fire. Assuming Tamiya? No, it's crazy how there's so many people that go body posts versus like hidden body posts. And I'm on the fence a little bit, but I feel like when you trim them this way, then I'm cool with it.
But he's got the body post down in the front where he's simulating the real body clips of an actual hood. And I've seen the drift guys do that before. Does he have them in the rear? I'm willing to bet he doesn't.
Yeah, maybe. But so Overkill makes some really, really nice ones that are much better than these.
Oh yeah, they're a scale like a pin set. Yeah, but
yeah, dude, you should look into those for your 10 scale pre-runners. Maybe if you need body posts. I'm assuming you don't.
Some I've run some too, some not. But man, I gotta get into drifting. I gotta get into drifting. Yeah, it is kind of spendy.
If you got a track near you, I would just for fun.
I'd be in my garage, sitting on my thumb, spinning around myself.
Then
it looks cool.
Then only if you can convince one of your sucker friends to spend the same amount of money on an RC drifter.
I think I might get some drift wheels for one of the Baja rays and go shred up the garage, because it's a smooth pad.
That's a deal. That sounds awesome.
In them too, so
that sounds awesome.
Cool.
Flat spin them.
Shredcraft. Yeah, flat spin them.
You know, yeah, Shredcraft, man.
House. This guy's got some sick paint jobs. Always like shred stuff.
He does, man. Oh man, RC Jork coming in again, building some stuff. Oh, weird. What happened there? Oh, where were we? We're over here somewhere. Did I go too far? I did.
Too far. Getting close.
There we go. Benjamin's RC channel. Dude, I don't even know how you keep your stuff so clean.
Man, that's some inspiration right there. Dude. Don't look over back this way, because that's I got some work to do.
Right? Oh, and then Kleinstau's got the same. So this is the same kit that Jimmy got. Hopefully it will hit Jimmy's pictures of his build with it. But it's like 164 scale. No, wait, what is it? 132 scale? I can't remember what the scale is, but it's quite.
People are telling me to get these, man.
I know, and I'm like, I told Jimmy, I was like, Jimmy, check. Well, I was like, kpopRC guys, check this wicked build out. And then Jimmy was like, I bought one. And then he got it around Christmas time, and he was like putting it together. Josh build stuff. That thing's super sweet. Got to kick off the dust though. Drift 832 always has the coolest liveries, man, hands down. RC Tendencies. Look, he's got his the Source model drift brushed Hoonigan truck. Man, it's true. You're not going to be able to find this body.
No, dude, I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
Okay, keep moving. Okay. More chassis, kind of awesome. Oh man, look at this track.
Drift. Dude, with the Jeep parked up there, so dope.
Look at the freaking elevation change, man. This is like quite
killer.
Oh, killer, man. And it's all tiled.
I'd come drift with y'all. Looks fun.
Looks super cool, man. Super
Those
cool.
chameleon paint jobs.
Oh,
Ooh,
damn. I love it.
Naked Exo, gangster.
Gangster, man. Anyway, keep moving. Oh, wow. That track is fire. One can dream. One can dream of some cool track action. Look at that, man. The elevation, the hump, man. It's all with that hump. It probably gets so like loose over the
You can
top.
see all the scrape marks because they're G'ing out.
Right? Damn. It looks so good. Looks so good.
Uh-oh.
Keep
A
moving.
little Fast and
Oh
Furious.
yeah,
Mini.
little tiny guy. Okay, we're gonna keep moving. Oh, fire, fire. Oak Tree Outlaws, man. Sick livery, brother. Oh, they're burning out. Oh, they've got the awesome.
The turbo exhaust pipes. The hot
they got
pipe.
their little screamers.
That little
Pa, 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 pa,
anti-lag.
pa, pa.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't hear that, but yeah, it's good. It's good. Yes.
More of that silver paint.
Oh, it's such a sick freaking.
It's like aluminum chrome or something.
Something weird. Something weird.
Looks sick.
Fuel in there. Bizarre.
God.
Jeez, lots of people posted, man. I think there's like 100 photos. Man, I love that. Cool. I have 2 of these bodies.
Little beater bomb action. I love the undersized tires to the rim, like on the 14s. Maybe
Yeah, on the
like a
14s with the crazy poke and the like stretch tires. So fire. So fire.
Cool.
Although, okay. I loved everything about this until I saw the kids BMX and the turbo.
Turbo
Damn
in
it,
the back.
man. I'll still like it because I don't want to be a dick, but like nobody would ever put a turbo there, and that is a kid's bike. It's too bad because like the freaking tech deck BMX bikes are just too small. They're not 10 scale.
Right scale, I know.
No, they're like 1/12 scale or something. So it just something about it makes this whole thing look weird. You know what I mean?
Agreed.
Which is too bad because if you covered the bike, it looks so fire. Such a dick thing to say. That's 100% construct criticism.
It's how, dude. Yeah,
It's not my car. If this is what you like, it still looks sick. I'm just trying to like whatever I see. I'm talking about.
Style points.
Style points.
Regardless.
Style points. Fire. Okay, keep moving. Keep moving. Keep moving. Man, it's been a long day.
Background. Yeah, it's
right?
late. Cruise.
Yeah, we're gonna kill this soon. But yeah, freaking Paris.
You got these donuts in the background.
These nuts.
Two donuts on the roof.
Donuts. So fire. I'm following this guy, right? Yeah, I am. Okay, cool.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, look at the little like grab.
Savage.
Oh, that's so fire. Oh, and then what's coming? Something's coming and it's sick.
The little mini Z truck. Oh, look at the crane. He's gonna do a little crane tap.
Dude, but it's a Merc though. It's like a Unimog body or something.
It's like a Japanese milk truck.
Cool. Oh wait, was that a little Subi? Oh my God, there's like a freaking straight up Escalade. Look at these. It's like a domestic train. Oh no.
I like it.
Mustang and a pretty cool.
Looks like a
pretty
lot
cool.
of fun. Drifting looks like a lot of fun to me.
It is fun because it's like less competitive and then it becomes more of like kind of a dance where you're like both of you guys are trying to like hold that drift.
Yeah.
So there's something just more collaborative about it and it's like less like I'm trying to be faster than you.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And that kind of
on that thing
it's kind of awesome. Dude, killer.
There.
Look at the fuel tanks in the back
fuel
here.
cans, everything, dude. Yeah.
Ladder in the back. Oh, dude, so awesome.
Sick.
Following. All right, let's keep moving. Great shot, 713-529. He's got some cool shots here on board. Savage. I love the topper, man. Oh,
wow.
sick.
I can
That's
see
what
the
that thing was
tires
on.
coming into the view. I was like, now it makes total sense.
Charger Challenger. So this isn't the Charger. Man. So awesome. And this is me working on the episode. So I was like posting images. Oh wait, what was this dude saying? Accident happened, but everybody else. Oh,
that looks good.
Yeah, it really does. Like it looks
good. It really does, man. I'm proud of you for that one. You should be proud of it too.
No.
It's good.
Okay, I'm gonna give it away. It's okay. I've got all the files, so it should be Easy to make again.
Stay tuned, guys. If you guys want a chance to win that thing, it's coming.
Yeah. Okay. A dad and son. So this dude, man, he can paint.
Crazy painting.
Right? How amazing is that? He even did the stubble. Look at the stubble.
Yeah, he's got a 5 o'clock. He's got a beard going, a little Italian mustache. Ooh, MK2.
Yeah. This is
MK2 Cage. Ooh, that looks good.
Incredible build, man. Incredible
That
build.
looks
This
good.
dude.
I
If
love
you guys
the
aren't
wheel
following,
fire. That looks
yeah, if
sick.
you're not following this dude, you guys should for sure. Dad _ and _ son _ RC _ fun.
That looks sick.
I bet dad and son RC was taken, but they have fun. So, and that's awesome. Let's see RC Jork, man, building some cool stuff. I don't know. Keep moving. Oh man, I kind of want to see somebody like bunny hop over it.
The first thing I thought was like, hey, if I had one of my trucks, I'm like, I could probably clear that. Maybe land tranny on the backside.
So this is a stock paint scheme, though, right? This is
that's the clapped out, rusted RC 4-wheel drive Blazer.
So this is like this is how it comes out of the box, pretty much.
Yeah, they look
sweet.
better in person, I'm told.
I mean, they don't look bad, but it's kind of funny because it's like, don't mass produce something that
RC 4-wheel drive needs to get some fresh blood under their roof,
right? Maybe, yeah, like maybe facilitate it, but don't like make all the decisions.
Fresh eyes. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
And no more mystery boxes.
Oh man. Ouch. I bought one time and I was kind of disappointed too, but I'm not gonna shit talk about it. But yes.
I will.
But yes. Keep moving. Ooh, yes, buddy.
That's an old purpley that's an SS, huh?
That is an SS. No, it's not even an SS. That's an early version 1. Version 1.
The purple chassis, huh? Sick.
But it looks like he's running the MCD shocks and the MCD tires.
Ooh.
Oh, it is. So hilarious. So this is MCD's winning setup. So Cardinal Racing won
Shocks
a whole bunch of rate. Yeah. So he replaced the shocks with MCD shocks and the tires. The amount of rotating mass that you remove by using these rims and tires will win races.
100%, dude.
Yeah, 100%. So hopefully they don't actually put a limitations on the class and like create sort of like a limitation or like a handicap where like everyone's got to run the same tires.
Yeah.
But sick, man. This thing is super cherry. I freaking love this thing. Look, DDM even liked it. What? Yeah. Empire, man. Ooh, cool. Ooh. Look at the flake, man. Pretty fire.
Sick.
JDM RC more chassis. Oh yeah, RC Garage was having fun with long exposures and LED lights, man.
Wow.
Fire, eh? It looks really good.
That looks cool, man. Yeah, that's some great effect.
Yeah, and then I would say RC Garage
90s calendars.
Yeah, and next time RC Garage, like take the same picture again, and then in Photoshop just put the car back,
exposed car back over it.
Just the car, yeah.
Yeah.
That would be fire. Russell, man, that looks fire too. Oh. What? Looks good, man. Keep moving.
Rip it.
Shred RC.
Shred with those paint jobs, man. It's got some crazy paints, dude.
Coors. Oh man, should I start another beer? No, I won't. Scale modified RC. That looks awesome. Long exposures.
At the nighttime. On his custom track, gangster.
Same Subaru. I bet you this is before he ripped it super hard.
Yeah, it looks clean still.
Damn. Yeah, dude, this is a cool track, man. Look at that.
Group therapy.
You know, so they have this program called Blender, right? And it's like a compositing program, and it will 3D map environments. Yep. And I always wanted to do it with RC Drift Track, where like we put a green tarp up on the edges exactly like this, and put a couple of masking tape X's every foot to give it some reference. And then you could quite literally put a 3-dimensional cityscape in the background, and as the camera would move, all of the would parallax and everything would look like real life. Nobody's done that yet, and I feel like people should do that. Get more practical, like get actual effects into the practicalness
100%.
of RC.
Yeah, right on.
Yeah, super cool. Fuddy Mucker scale crawlers. I always wanted to build one of these freaking awesome.
I'm gonna do a night hauler one of these days,
Skinny.
or king hauler.
I really like. I don't even know how many gears does this thing have. Like, are they the Tamiya like 8-gear transmissions or something? You can actually like hit through the gears. I don't know. So cool.
That's exactly what I want my rig for, is to tow around some scale rigs.
Some scale rigs. Dude, man, so awesome.
Cool.
Okay, I'm gonna keep moving. 7-Eleven, get some taquitos. Scale Science, man. I love the clouds at Scale Science, man. So cool. So cooler. Also, E30 slammed the freaking duckbill, like the roof rack. Like, look how sick is this thing. Fire. Pure freaking fire. That's also fire. E30 stanced out with the 52s, and then Hachiroku straight up Initial D. Takumi's
Great
tofu delivery. Man, so awesome. Love it. 300ZX fire.
I like those pizza cutter taillights on those, man. Those fair
Right?
ladies.
So weird, but so awesome. Love it.
Vintage.
Oh, come on. One bad flip. That's crazy. That looks so good. Clean. Clean. One bad flip, man. That's fire too. Okay, we're gonna kill a stream soon, I think. Oh, right. RC Garage has got some cool L-wire or whatever it's called. Super cool, man. Super cool. Benjamin RC is making some like 124 scale awesomeness. Oh, what's in there? It looks electrical. Oh no. Okay, we won't know.
Functional dash.
Crowbelow, man, recreating, I'm assuming, a truck he had, or a little Yoda Christmas gift for a friend of a friend. Oh, no way. Not exact, but it's pretty close, man. Very close. Dude, that's fire. Great build, man. Hope they loved it. Cool. Jeez. Super cool. Top 9 2022 RC Jork, man. Nice. Love that. Oh, Dial RC. These things are so weird looking.
Formula E, huh? Crazy.
Do they still jump out of the cars again? Like, do they still switch cars halfway through?
I have no idea.
Never seen something so funny. Like, I kind of watch. I should watch more Formula E just for the randomness of it. Yeah, because it's like so weird, and especially because you can hear what they're saying, because you can hear the driver talk to the
audio, hot mic.
It's pretty awesome because they're like, "Can I pass?" And they're like, "No, you don't have enough power. You don't have enough power to pass." And you're like, "This is the funniest thing ever." Super cool. Aldrez, man, looks like you're NSX.
Damn.
Only cans, man. If you want an only can sticker, visit kpopRC.com, man, and get your only can sticker. 10 scale. All right, Empire. I think we're gonna kill it. Yeah. I think we're back around. You're totally back around. Sick. Okay, cool. All right. I'm gonna kill the stream.
Thanks for watching. We'll catch you guys on the next one.
Yeah, man. Brian, man, thanks for coming and hanging out on Talkan Tuesday, and hopefully you'll be around next week when we do it again. We might not do it next week.
I think you should take a break, and maybe we can try to work in some content. Maybe I can, try to. I
got a video coming out, so hopefully that's going to happen quickly. I might hang out. We're going to hang out with Nash on the weekend, and a bunch of the guys in the Hood Garage who might play around with some gasoline. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Depends on how cold it is outside. I might build this thing. There's like a whole bunch of content that might happen. I haven't just decided yet, but I also have to move my life into another space.
That's a big one. So we support you. Everyone else would, just wish you the best, and try to keep your head up, and don't let too much business get to you.
Let me just do one thing, because I keep forgetting to show off Monster Parts trophy truck that he built. This is like a 124 scale. I can't remember. No, it's super small. Nash and I were talking about how you don't have enough oil in your shucks, but I think at that size, like maybe that doesn't really matter so much.
Challenge accepted.
Right?
Spray
Anyway,
that thing with like 2 done.
right? It's done.
That's pretty darn cool.
Right? But the thing is, like, I can't even imagine building this thing. It's too small. Look at this.
Oh my
Look.
god.
No.
I don't know, like, dude, I don't know. Like, yeah. I'm gonna ask my wife to get me one of those.
Look at
All right, I gotta get out of here.
What? All right, man. Brian, man, have a good night. I'm gonna kill the stream anyway. So,
bros, you guys have a good night. Thank you guys for watching. Catch you on the next one.
cheers to beers, bro.
Peace and cheers.
Sweet. All right. All right, I'm gonna stop screen sharing. Share screen. All right, dudes. Thanks a lot for coming and hanging out. Hold on, I gotta get the logo loop. Thanks a lot, dudes, for coming and hanging out on Tall Can Tuesday. Every Tuesday. Well, we're trying every Tuesday, but like maybe the next couple of weeks it's not going to happen because I'm moving, right? So we got to move. Basically, all of my shit has to move from one place to another, and I'm also working at the same time with my full-time job. I don't know why it's so glitchy. So we'll see what happens, but I'm going to try to get as much content out as I can this month, and hopefully we'll do a bunch of Tall Can Tuesdays. But thanks for coming and hanging out on Tall Can Tuesday. Wait for the RS200 project. It's coming out soon. Cheers to beers, boys. Have a good Wednesday, and I hope your weeks are short because let's be real, man. These weeks go by fast, and Tuesday's quite possibly one of the worst days of that week. Cheers to beers, boys. Have a good one. See you on the next one.